In this episode of Clubhouse Chronicles, we will be taking a deep dive into which one is it? Feminism or Manosphere that hurt the black community the most? Featuring the infamous Pink Pill and other Clubhouse stars.
All right, Prince, come up here again. Did they boom the room? They boomed it?
Nah, they didn't boom.
All
Yeah,
right,
Lou.
don't mind nobody. I'm about to bring everybody else.
Okay.
You can bring people up though, but I'll be
Okay.
back.
I'm gonna bring people up, but I'm not gonna mod them.
Juju, bring Juju up. GTC.
Raise your hand, and I'm gonna bring you up as you raising your hand. Let me see. I see you, Khaleesi. I see you, Kim.
God bless. Adam's little bitch ass is not going to say anything. He's just going to sit on stage and talk shit in the chat.
No, I was actually going to say hello to you, but I'm just getting off the toilet.
Raise your
Dead.
hand, and I'm gonna bring y'all up. Raise your hand,
Flush
and I'm
the
gonna bring
toilet.
y'all up.
Flush the toilet.
Shout out Adams for staying on mute when he's on the toilet. That's a real gentleman.
I would have shook your hand straight off the toilet.
Ew.
Yeah, see, that's a dirty, disgusting, degenerate ass Dusty right there. Who the fuck says I'm going to touch my ass then touch your hand knowingly?
Only you though. Only you though.
That is some actual white people shit. What is wrong with you? Black plague head ass.
Prince,
So can I say something?
I know you saw my hand raised,
Right, he
bro.
was taking forever.
Like, no, no, he's talking about raise your
No,
hand, I'll
I
bring you
didn't
up.
see it, Ayana.
I
I
got an
got no reason.
invitation.
Okay,
I
I'm
got no
different.
reason
yeah.
not to pull
Raise
you
Okay.
up.
your hand and
It
wash
was
your
four
hands,
people on
folk.
fucking
If I
stage.
walk
We do
in, I
not
gotta
want
raise
people
my hand.
like
That's
Thug
kind of
You
Bullies
crazy.
can
touching
believe
their
me or not
ass
believe me.
and
I'm not
not
gonna worry
Yeah,
about
washing
that.
their
absolutely. Well,
hands.
I have no problem telling you I don't,
Why I
brother.
gotta
God
raise my
bless you.
hand?
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's okay. That's all right. I ain't tripping.
Ayana, how
All
you
right, let me
been?
play this clip one more
I'm
time. So,
good, babe. How
hey,
are
hey,
you?
hey,
Good, good.
hold on real quick. Everybody stay on mute. Hey, Prince, you do me a favor. I'm a mod folks, but let me just get to order. I'm about to play the video. Anybody come out their mic, just shoot them, brother. It's not personal. We just want everybody to hear the video. All right. Let me just play it. I'm playing
Wait,
the.
Lou,
I'm,
before you play it, where's
no,
your
no,
meal
no, no, no,
from
no, no,
in the
no, no, no.
PTR?
Ain't no before I play it. Ain't no. Now I'm a man, and we laying down a law in this bitch. Mute the fuck up.
Oh
No,
shit.
no, I'm just playing. All right, let me play this shit real quick.
Particularly, if you consider yourself to be a black feminist, you need to know a little more about this woman over here on the left, Miss Gloria Steinem. I did do a video on Miss Gloria a few years ago, but I think I'm going to reiterate it again today, seeing as the number of black feminists possibly doubled or even tripled, and repetition deepens the impression. The title of this article did get cut off on the screen, but it is called Black Feminism, the CIA, and Gloria Steinem. What follows is a fact sheet about Gloria Steinem's operations against the various social and political movements in America, particularly her role in creating a hateful and virulent strain of black feminism that attacks black men while partnering with the white establishment. Let's read a little more. Gloria first came across the radar of black men in 1978 when Steinem put a book called Black Macho and the Myth of the Superwoman on the cover of Miss Magazine, the magazine which she controlled. The book was written by black feminist and activist Michelle Wallace, who literally came out of nowhere. In the book, Wallace called abolitionists like Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth ugly and stupid for supporting black men. She called black revolutionaries chauvinist macho pigs and advised black women to go it alone. But pay attention to this part. Gloria Steinem said that Wallace's book would define the future of black relationships, and she pushed hard to make sure that the book received massive publicity. And don't we see this happening today? You might not be calling Sojourner Truth or Harriet Tubman ugly and stupid, but you sure are calling your fellow black sister a pick-me or desperate or thirsty when she stands up for black men. Y'all shame, y'all deflect, y'all project guilt on those who want to stand up for our men. You're literally doing what she intended from the beginning. Let a woman today stand up for black men and all of a sudden she's a misogynist and she hates women. I digress. What's the bottom line? The bottom line is the so-called black feminist movement was created and manipulated by the CIA from the very beginning. The only difference between black revolutionaries and black feminists on this issue is that the black revolutionaries know they were infiltrated and manipulated. But black feminists are still unwilling to admit that they were infiltrated and manipulated, largely because they are highly invested in the hateful brand of black feminism. As a result, the Hate Black Men movement has become more than just a political point of view. It is now a central part of the culture of black women, and this fact has led to the destruction of the black revolution and the complete distortion of black relationships. And the CIA had a direct hand in creating this situation. Gloria Steinem knew what she was doing when she put that book on the cover of Miss Magazine. Remember what she said earlier? She said that that book would define the future of black relationships. She pushed hard to make sure that book received massive publicity, and she used someone who looks just like you to push that narrative. If this doesn't change your mind about feminism, honestly, I don't know what will. If you could
Hey, Lou,
Do it. Let me
Is
do
it
a
done?
poll. Let me do a poll.
You
Let
Lou.
me do
done
a
it?
poll. Let
It
me
was
do a
even
poll.
weaker
Let me
the
do a
second
poll. Let me
time.
do a poll. Let me do a poll. Let me do a poll. Just stay on mute, please. I love everybody. All right. Put a gun emoji in the chat if y'all agree with this lady. Put a brain emoji in the chat if y'all disagree. All right. Let me just do this last thing. All right. Who disagree with the lady? I want to hear a woman's perspective.
Lou, I was trying to ask a
Oh, do
question
you think? Do you think?
and I'm not knocking anything she said. I was just wondering, do we have proof that the CIA was behind the
Yes.
feminist movement? For
Black
instance,
feminism.
we have
Yes.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
like
Yes.
we have
Gloria
proof that
Steinem.
the
Wait.
FBI was.
I
I'm
have a
reading
Even if
quote.
I was
something.
shit went left,
I'm reading
I'm
something, and it
just
says that the CIA helped um fund. Hold on.
Wait, I'll just read it.
Into
Hold on.
the
Hold on. Let me
independent
just read it real
research
quick. Let me just read
service
it. Let me just
that
read it. Let me just
Gloria
read it.
Steinem
Hold
created.
on, Queen. Let me just read it. So this says in 1967, Steinem revealed in an interview with New York Times that she worked full time from 1958 into 1962 as an independent research service, which was largely financed by the CIA. In May 1975, Red Stocking, a radical feminist group, published a report that Steinem and others put together on the Vienna Youth Festival and attendees for the Independent Research Services.
What's
So
wrong with
this is hold on,
that?
wait.
What's
Let me
wrong
just
with
say this.
that?
This is the most important part. Just let me hear this. Let me play this. Let me say this full thing. Red Stocking raised the question of whether Steinem had continued ties to the CIA, which Steinem denied. Steinem defended her relationship with the CIA by saying, and quote, "In my experience with the agency was completely different from its image. It was liberal, nonviolent, and honorable."
So what's wrong with
Lou,
that?
Lou, hey,
I
Lou,
don't
Non-violent
think
and
can I
it's
play another
Wait,
honorable.
clip?
let Kim respond. Let
well.
Kim respond. Let Kim
All right, I
respond. It's
want to
on
play a
Kim.
clip too, Lou.
It's
I
on
want
Kim.
to
It's
Okay.
on
say
Kim.
something
Respect the
after
order.
Kim.
Respect the order. It's on Kim. Respect the order. It's on Kim. It's respect the order. It's on Kim.
So there's a lot happening here. The first thing is, it doesn't make sense to deny that Gloria Steinem worked with the CIA. That's been verified over and over again. The first question that I do want to pose to the group is, what does the CIA do?
Wait,
They work on
wait,
foreign
hold on.
affairs.
Okay,
So
I'll
what?
answer it.
I can answer
The
that.
The
CIA is an
CIA is a
organization responsible for securing the
foreign
United
intelligence.
States' national security abroad.
Right.
There's a federal organization that is responsible for keeping track of and keeping tabs on things happening in the country. That organization is called the FBI. The
Okay, tell them.
FBI has a long and storied history of keeping tabs of and tracking and surveilling Black activists. We know what happened during the civil rights movement and earlier. But this is the first reason why this doesn't make sense, because
the organization Gloria Steinem was a part of would not be the organization that would do anything within the boundaries and borders of the United States. The next thing in that TikTok, Michelle Wallace didn't come from out of nowhere. Michelle Wallace is the daughter of a very, very famous Black feminist artist who recently passed away, Faith Ringgold. She was in graduate school at the time of the publishing of Black Macho. She actually dated at one point Cornell West. She was very well connected and well known. That's the next thing. The other thing is in that book, she does not call Harriet Tubman or anybody else ugly and stupid. That's just a complete fabrication, an appalling kind of fabrication. But I guess she assumed that nobody would read the book to check up on it or look it up on Chat GPT. She also does not refer to Black men as chauvinist pigs or macho pigs. Or, that is also not in the book. It's unfortunate that you decided to play that TikTok, Lou, because it is just filled with egregious lies. Now there are legitimate criticisms of Black feminism, but you did not have to play something that is just um, false from top to bottom.
Wait.
Can I respond?
Wait. I didn't play it like I agreed. I wanted to let people chime in, and then whether or not they agree with something. So the full thing. This is. I think it got. Let me see. Got a million retweets, or not
That's
retweets. What is this
terrible.
thing on TikTok? Yes, and a lot of people is in the chats agreeing. Most of the people said facts. This affect all relationships. So did you hear the part where they said it affect the relationship dynamics that we have today? What do you think is attributed to the dysfunction amongst Black male and female relationships, Kim? Does feminism or the manosphere play any role at all?
Oh, are you really gonna ask me that question?
Yes.
Um, do I think it's I think that the manosphere is a bigger issue in Black relationships than feminism. I think Black men's primary issue in relationships is economic. And they resent the fact that they don't have the economic power to exert authority in the home, and they take that frustration out on Black women.
Or can I,
Mm.
Luke? So, hey,
Hey,
Luke.
she pointed out five ahistorical things and inaccuracies in that video.
She only
So
said
that
two things,
video
but
is
oh,
not valid at all.
no.
But
So
we don't
let me
know. We
respond to
don't
that. Hold
know
on.
if it's in the book or not.
Hold,
What's the
hold,
name of the book?
yeah,
We
yeah, yeah.
gonna take her word for it.
So let me say this real quick.
By Michelle
Hold up.
Wallace.
Repeat it. Repeat it.
Wait.
Yeah,
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. So was facts
all
with
right.
that what you were saying? Wait. So let's not point out two, three things we disagree with, and then try to act like the whole video was just a faulty, right?
It's not disagreeing, but if somebody lied to you four times, you're gonna listen to the fifth lie.
Hold on, real quick. There was a fact that Gloria Steinem did get behind this book specifically, so it was a reason why she got
But
behind
what's
it.
wrong with that? What was
Yeah,
wrong
She
with
hold
did
on. Let me
get
She's
let
a
me.
behind.
CIA agent. What do you
She
mean?
So,
was
What's wrong
not
with
a
that?
so
CIA agent at the time, but she was
What?
Yes,
CIA
she
agent
was.
2 decades before that. The other thing is Miss Magazine was founded in 1971.
Jojo,
This book was put on the
don't make me get on your
cover.
ass down there.
This book was put on the cover of Miss Magazine in 1978. What was Gloria Steinem doing in those preceding 7 years?
Yeah, well, that's all irrelevant. I think the point is whether or not she contributed to the downfall, which is the entire point. They didn't even point to using. By the way, let me say this. By the way, you mentioned the CIA. You said the CIA doesn't do anything domestic. That is absolutely incorrect. Between 1952 and 1975, I'm not sure if you're familiar. I don't know if you're familiar with the SIGINT program. SIGINT is Signals and Intelligence, and what they use that as a precursor to work with the NSA and the FBI specifically on Project Shamrock and Project Minaret, and also Operation Chaos. These are different things that they did on
Can
the
you read?
American citizens. Kimberly, the CIA has done many different
You
programs
can't
on
read.
American citizens. And by the,
Let
huh?
Did
him
you miss the
land.
point
And
where
he
he
took a
said with the
presidential.
FBI
Let
and the
him land.
NSA?
Hey, let him
No, no.
land. Let him land. Let him land. Let him land. I gotta move you down. Everybody gotta follow the rules. Y'all want feminism? This is equal moderating. You get shot if you're a woman. You get shot if you're a
Yeah.
man.
So yeah. Let me finish. So to be very specific, CIA has ran programs that has specifically affected Black Americans. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm actually particularly frustrated at Kim's position on somehow the CIA doesn't affect or the
Okay,
CIA. Hold
so
on,
I'm
hold
gonna
on, hold on.
no
Y'all run. Y'all like to
because
run, boy. When
because
I kick this
You
I'm actually
misrepresenting
not
her.
I'm
let
actually
me
not
finish. Let me
running, but
finish.
are you going to connect this to the
Yes, let me
claim?
finish. Let me
Are
finish.
you
Just let
going
me
to
finish.
explicitly connect this
Can
Hey,
to
yo,
you
the
talk
claim that
uninterrupted?
Gloria
What's going on?
Steinem
It's a
Kim,
funded
squabble.
the Black
Kim,
feminist movement? Are
Kim.
you
Can
are
you
you
stop
Yes,
cutting
going
them
to
off?
yes,
Al?
Kim. Yeah, Kim.
Okay.
Hold
Stop
on.
cutting them off.
Okay, let me just make this one point real quick. Let me make this one point real quick, and then I'm
Wait,
gonna
before
play.
you make that point, I just want to point out y'all be having a whole app block. As soon as I did two moderators, them they got 200 people in the room quick, and this why I know y'all niggas got the whole app block. But continue, Al.
I don't
Yeah,
block
yeah,
people, but go ahead.
yeah. So first of all, let me just say this, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm actually particularly frustrated at the comment that somehow the CIA wouldn't do anything domestically, because the CIA worked specifically by bringing in. People know the Iran-Contra affair when they brought drugs into our community specifically in order to disrupt our community. The
Working
black,
with black men.
I
yeah.
don't have no
So
red bar,
hold on. Let me
love.
finish. Hold on, let me finish. I just want to make sure very clear the CIA specifically does operations in the United States. And then to land with this, yes, here's how I'm going to connect it. I'm going to play. It's only 2 minutes long. Let me play this clip. It is Elaine Brown talking about your branch of feminism. Give me 1 second. I'm going to play it right now. Hold on.
Play the clip.
An onion or something, seriously. But would it have been women mostly? No. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's what women say. They always think the Black Panther Party was some kind of chauvinist entity. They fail to remember that NAACP, SNCC, and there was no progressive organization. There was no black organization that had any women in leadership except the Black Panther Party. Yeah. No, now, why is it that people would think women would cook? Yeah, as a matter of fact, the chief cook was a guy named Russell, whatever his last name was, I can't think of. Oh, great, yeah. And the chief cook at our lamppost was a guy named Mojo. Right. I mean, so why would we think that? It's insulting to me because people think the black people, that we had some kind of animalistic thug boys and that all the women were bitches in the kitchen. No, it was not like that. And that, but it calls that stereotype. Yeah. So I'm checking it now so that you have a consciousness that I hear that. Yeah. I hear people criticize the Black Panther Party all the time. Oh, it wasn't a part. It was, it was chauvinist. Oh, excuse me. Is the world not? You know, a country that's not a patriarchy? Tell me which one it is. Do you know one? Yeah, I just wanted you to clarify that for us. I know, but that question wouldn't have come up if you hadn't thought that only women would be cooking. I didn't think that, but other people have said that, so I just really, you're the only source of. Who has said what? Well, it's just like the general conversations sometimes that you. Who are these people that say these things? Hold on, someone's done. Someone's done. Talking to people, it's not that anybody thinks that necessarily, but those are the questions I've been asked. But this is a question of women. This is a question that women ask, and mostly so-called feminists of the Gloria Steinem ilk, or whatever they now want to call themselves, the third wave, second wave, whatever wave they are. And this is a very bourgeois feminist notion because they always think that we have to get out of the kitchen. And you know what black women said? You know what my mother said when they had to get out of the kitchen and into the street? Yeah, I'd like to get out of the kitchen in your kitchen. Yeah. And it didn't even occur to these Betty Friedens and whatever her name is, former CIA agent Bunny, Gloria Steinem. Right. I mean, she admits that she worked for the CIA, so it's not something Elaine is making up. Okay, she talked about it, and she was also a Playboy bunny. And Gloria Steinem and the Betty Friedan, that group, those are the kinds of people that constantly said, oh, the Black Panthers were chauvinists, so I didn't want to be in it. So I go, okay, fine, well, what group are you in? Because you denounced the woman that became Roe, and she said she didn't accept third trimester abortion. So, I'm finished proselytizing on this. I just want to make clear that who cooked the food, like what? What difference does it make? We've thought of ourselves as an organization. If you had a job to do, you had an
Okay,
assignment.
you're losing us, man.
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Fine.
Wait,
Hold on,
no,
hold
no,
on, hold
no,
on,
no,
real
no.
quick.
Wait. What's the? Hold on.
It's
That
apparent he
was
didn't read
good.
the book. He didn't read the book. That's Elaine Brown. And even in the book, A Taste of Power, she has quotes talking about the patriarchy within the Black Panther Party, right?
That's her
Prove him
talking.
down.
Are you
I
okay?
know, but I'm talking about
That's
her
Right.
book.
The
her.
question
Her
is,
book.
what
Like,
year?
what's going on?
Stop,
At what
stop,
year
stop.
is
That's
that? What
her.
year is that
Don't,
clip
don't,
Wait.
from,
No.
don't.
Al?
That's her.
Let him
Yeah,
finish.
yes,
What
let me
year is the
finish.
clip
Don't
No,
jump
no,
from?
off the
hold on.
roof.
Wait, hold on, Dr. Nova.
In her
No,
book,
no, no,
in
no,
her
no.
book,
Hold
A
on.
Dr.
Taste of
Nova,
Power. I got.
No,
What's
no,
the
no, no,
word,
no.
bro?
Hey, Dr.
can
Nova,
y'all
stop
give
Yeah,
cutting
yeah.
one
him
Let me
mic?
off.
go. I
No,
got
no, no,
quotes
no. Hold
for
on. I
you.
didn't.
One
I
Cut
mic.
him
have
off.
quotes for you. Yeah, stop cutting me
No,
No, you
off.
cutting
Yeah.
him
no,
off.
I
He
didn't even
wasn't
wait for you.
done.
You
The
interrupted. You
hell?
interrupted.
You
You
put a taste
interrupted.
of power. He just played a 4 minute video of Elaine
No,
Brown.
bro. Hold on. First of all, that was three
Wait.
minutes, and then
Hold on. Just calm down. All right. So Al, based off what we heard, hold on. Play the full video, and then I want to ask
How
you.
long is the video?
Um,
He did.
no,
Bro,
Bro, it's
just
I'll
mute
play the
up.
I'll play
Hey,
the
hey,
majority of
listen,
it.
listen. Anybody come off your mic and try to dictate the room, I'm shooting your ashy ass. Al, can you finish the video and then elaborate what we just heard? Because I didn't know Gloria Steinem was a sex worker. And if y'all peep what second wave feminism was about and third wave feminism, sexual liberation, questioning gender roles, and don't nobody question gender roles more than a sex worker. So let Al land.
Thank you. All right, let me finish. This is crazy. This dude want to deny Elaine Brown's own words. It's crazy. Credence and whatever her name is, former CIA agent Bunny, Gloria Steinem. I mean, she admits that she worked for the CIA, so it's not something Elaine is making up. Okay, she talks about it, and she was also a Playboy bunny. And Gloria Steinem and the Betty Friedan, that group, those are the kinds of people that constantly said, "Oh, the Black Panthers were chauvinists, so I didn't want to be in it." So I go, "Okay, fine. Well, what group are you in?" Because you denounced the woman that became Roe, and she said she didn't accept third trimester abortion. So, I'm finished proselytizing on this. I just want to make clear that who cooked the food, like what? What difference does it make? We've thought of ourselves as an organization. If you had a job to do, you had an assignment. We were a paramilitary organization in the sense that people did not vote on what you did or what you didn't do. If you could cook, you would be cooking. If you could handle a gun, you would be handling a gun. Most women could not handle guns like men could, although all of us were trained on weapons, okay? So if you want to ask me about the internal workings of the Black Panther Party, then we can ask that. But when you start at, then that's a separate conversation. But we're talking about the position that we were the only Black organization that took that. Where were the Weather Underground when you went into when we occupied the building? Do you know? Yeah. Okay. So that's the. I'll post the link in the chat. And so here's the connection. It's very simple, and I'll land with this. This idea, right, that these guys, I guess, like this dude, Dr. Nova, I see he's an Andrew Tate hater too, so I already know I don't like this guy. So anyway,
I'm quoting Elaine Brown in the chat, by the way.
you don't
I'm gonna
hold on,
quote her too.
hold on. This,
Just finish your point, Al. Like, why you getting distracted? Just finish your
all
point, bro.
right, all right, Lou, all right. All right, here's the bottom line. The bottom line is this. Okay, first of all, Gloria Steinem, her branch of feminism, is completely antithetical to the Black community, and this is the point that Elaine Brown was pointing out. She's like, "Yo, the people that criticize us, the people that criticize our movement, and things like that, that comes from the CIA agent, Gloria Steinem." Branch of feminism that got nothing to do with us. And this is a very important distinction because, like what Lou said in the clip or the clip that Lou played, that is the entire point that she was making, which is the Gloria Steinem branch of feminism was completely meant to discredit the Black community. And this is the same exact thing that
Where's
our
the
leader,
proof?
Elaine Brown, is saying as well. So, whether critiques or was there criticisms of the Black Panther Party? Of course, we all read that. That is not the fucking point. The point is the Gloria Steinem branch of feminism is completely antithetical to Black people, and to defend that means you're an enemy to Black people. Period.
But
That
how?
is
But
not
how?
what
But how
Elaine
is
Brown
it
said in that
antithetical
clip.
to the Black community? How is it when we're
Kim, it's on you. Do your thing.
Yeah, could you point us to a timestamp where Elaine Brown said that it's completely antithetical to Black women's conceptions of gender inequity and gender inequality? Or was she speaking to Gloria Steinem
Yeah.
specifically?
No, she was
Because,
not. She very specifically said she said women, the Gloria Steinem branch of feminism. And I'll play the clip again if you want me
right.
to. She was specific.
I'm actually not
Hold on. You asked me a
disagreeing with
question, Kim.
you.
What's going
I'm
on?
actually not disagreeing with you that Gloria Steinem's conception of feminism has huge issues. I'm actually disagreeing with the contention that Black women's feminism, the feminism that Black women theorize and create around our experiences now and historically, is what Elaine Brown is addressing there.
That's not what I said. I said the Gloria Steinem branch of feminism. That's what I said. So,
But we're
so, but,
talking
what-
about the black
but
community,
hold on.
though.
And to be very clear, Kim,
Point of
hold
contention
on, hold on.
was
Who is
that
that? Who
Steinem
keeps coming up to the mic?
created
Who's that?
black feminism. So that's a problem.
You're, I don't, Dr. Goddess, you cannot,
Yeah.
it's,
So
hold
just
on. This is,
real
hold
quick,
on.
real quick.
Relax. This is
No, no,
between
no,
me and
no,
Kim.
no, no, no. Because the
Dr.
first
Goddess,
Wait,
Hold on, it's
Dr.
a
relax.
squabble. It's
Goddess,
a
you gotta
squabble. It's
let
a
him
hold on.
squabble.
rebuttal
First,
her.
the first clip.
Dr.
The
Dr.
Goddess,
Goddess.
hold on, you gotta
yeah.
let him
Be
rebuttal
quiet.
her.
Yeah. So anyway, so the whole point, Kim, is this very specifically, right? What she was pointing out is that there's a branch of feminism, the Gloria Steinem branch, right, where they try to come with all these different talking points. They do what a lot of people on the stage is currently doing. They try to weaponize the things that she said and things like that in order to attack. And they're coming from a very anti-black perspective. And this is the point, right? She didn't say that all black feminists or anything like that, or she didn't say that. I didn't say she said that. But a lot of black feminists carry the same Gloria Steinem rhetoric, and she didn't say black, but she's just saying the branch of feminism. And she was talking about the women that come and interview her, and they continuously have this same conception. That's a problem.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Let them finish their back
oh,
and
that was
forth. Hold
Kimberly and Al.
on, Kim, it's on you.
So you do concede that Elaine Brown has spoken about the sexism that she experienced within the Black Panther Party?
Yeah, not in the way that you guys try to frame it, but yeah. Well, what's
Okay,
what?
what you
What's
mean by
hard to
that?
What?
understand about what I said?
How? Wait, how are we trying to frame it?
Yeah, it's very simple because plenty of people come in and say she said it actually. She said it in an interview. She was like, "Yo, y'all come with this rhetoric and trying to make it seem like it's something that it's not." She said it in
She
her
said
own interview. So
patriarchy
She
so
exists
did
hold on,
say
hold on,
that,
hold on,
yeah.
everywhere.
hold
That's
on,
what
hold
she
on.
said.
She did say that.
She
Hold on.
said patriarchy exists everywhere.
In the
So
Oh,
context of the room, no, Al, and I do respect where you're coming from. I can understand where you're coming from, but it's like you was trying to weaponize her voice against feminism when it's the complete opposite because she has so many quotes that are for
it was not
feminism.
the you heard a word. What do you mean? Like
Does
it's
that
not
make
the
sense
complete
to you
opposite.
though?
You
Like
heard
she
no,
has
no,
so
no.
much stuff that is for feminism, so you can't use her as a voice against feminism.
I no, no, no.
Why
I
you
can
can't?
absolutely use it
Wait,
as a
wait, wait,
voice
wait, wait,
against
wait. Let me say
your
this. Let me
branch
say
of
this.
feminism.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna take a little commercial break. Hey, listen. So I noticed a lot of y'all on this app are narcissistic, right? And y'all think the world's evolve, the cyber world evolve around y'all, right? So the fact that a lot of y'all cut people off is one thing, but the fact that y'all come in my spaces and I mod y'all, and y'all got 7,000 people blocked, right? People do not come for me. They don't come for you. They come for the topic. So you guys, I understand, right? The people you beef with on the app that you never met in your life is real serious, right? It's do or die, right? But in here, can you
Lou, they don't
please?
even be beefing, Lou. They just disagree with them, and that's why they
That's what
block
I'm
them.
saying. It's
Yeah,
like, bruh, the fact that it's 250
unblock
people
those
in
people,
here
man.
this quick. Wait. The room only been open for 30 minutes. It's 250 people in here. And the fact that we was in the other room, it was barely nobody. It was because well, people in there. But if you're a green bean, if you have a green bean, so everybody's allowed to speak. There's no green bean privilege in here. I just mod people because I don't give a fuck. But the fact that y'all got people blocked and y'all come in the rooms to act like y'all ain't got 7,000 people blocked, all right? It's just y'all fuck up the room, man. It's weird.
In the new iteration of the app, though, Lou, people who are blocked can come in the room.
No,
It's
they
just
can't.
that they can't get on the
No, they can't.
stage.
Not if they're a mod.
No, not the mod. Now,
If
now
they're
if you're
modded,
Okay.
they yeah.
now if
Okay.
you're not modded and you got people blocked, they don't everybody can come in. But if you modded, all right? Cause I remember I had a room. I was the only mod. It was like 400 people in the room. Quick. Something wrong with y'all, man. But all right,
That
let's
is kind
continue
of
the
crazy.
feminism. What you
I
saying?
blame feminism for y'all blocking people.
Al, I get where you coming
No, no.
from.
I
I
don't.
don't agree where you coming from.
Actually, if I'm
I
not
get it, but I
mistaken, with
just
the
think
Can
that's
new
the
y'all
wrong
just
voice.
update,
speak, please? Damn.
with the new update, even
Yeah,
if
I'm
you're
quick.
modded
I'm
and you
short
have
winded.
somebody blocked, they can come in. I think it just has to be Lil.
Lou, you must not know how many people have you blocked, but
Yeah, I'm a
anyway.
short winded person. But
Why the
If
fuck they
if
got me
Lou
blocked?
has them blocked, why would they hit up Lou to unblock him? That don't make no sense.
Yeah,
What
they
y'all
hitting me up.
saying? Come on, man.
Lou, I
Nah,
can't
if
get in
you
your room. Lou, I can't get in your
Yo,
room.
nah,
you
it's
be
if
Exactly.
having
you it's
somebody
if you
mod in
got a
here who I
mod. It's
can't
if you
get in
got a
here
mod.
sometimes too, Lou.
Just
That shit
stop
crazy. I
modding
know who it
people.
is
That's
too.
it.
Yes. Listen, we are all
Well,
cyber
if they have
cousins.
bullets blocked, that's for the collective good, respectfully.
That's a
So I
fact.
don't know if we can give them too
I only
much
got like
hate
two
All right,
people
crime.
who
real
got me
quick. Let me
blocked.
say this last thing. Let me say
Oh,
this
so
last
shit,
thing.
Kalisa got him blocked. That's what
I
that is.
don't
Okay.
have him blocked. I wish I did because I don't want to hear that
Khalees,
nigga
let me ask
Block
you a
his
question. Hold
ever.
on,
ass.
wait. Let me see if you gonna lie. Hold on, everybody mute up. Everybody mute up. Khaleesi, how many people you got blocked? Be honest.
Hmm. I think like less than 10. It's only the like people who really hate me because I'm biracial that I have blocked. That like just like spaz out whenever I'm on stage. Those are the only people I have blocked.
Damn.
Okay.
Less than 10 is
All right,
crazy.
let's get back to the room. All right, we talking about feminism or the manosphere because we've been on feminism for a while, and I'm about to play some videos of some egregious shit that I've heard from the manosphere, and
Oh,
it's
it
gonna be
sucks.
from wait, because we got to make sure we see both sides of the fence. Because I think y'all talk about Gloria Steinem and she's a CIA agent. I think a lot of these dudes from the manosphere, the head dudes, worked for the Republican Party. All right, I think a
Facts.
lot of these folks,
Mm.
because if you look at a lot of the head dudes in the manosphere, they're all pro-Trump.
I agree.
Facts.
That
Ooh, you
shit is
better
kind of
preach.
weird. And listen,
Preach.
wait. This is my theory. Let me give you my theory. So my theory is there's a political proxy war going on, right? The Democrats got a hold of our black women with feminism, right? Most of our women vote Democrat, right? 98%, 95 probably, whatever. And I think so. We said Gloria Steinem had ties to a lot of black feminists, right? Cool to create division. That's your premise. Cool. But if you look at the Republican Party and how a lot of the black men are going towards Trump, I feel like it's like a political divorce going on. And I think if you look at Kevin Samuels, if you look at what's the one dude name, the Fresh and Fit podcast, Tommy Sotomayor, all of these
No. He's
dudes.
not fresh and fit.
Okay, I didn't know about none of this shit until I got
All right.
Clubhouse.
Well, I'm just helping you out.
But yes, that's cool. But all of these dudes is pro Trump and they go after specific black women. So I feel like it's like a political tug of war,
I
right? On the
disagree.
right with black men and manosphere, and then on the left with the feminist black women thing. So I don't know, man. I could be wrong and I could be high,
Yeah.
but put a gun emoji in the chat if I'm tripping.
You're
Put
definitely
I
a
I think.
brain
high.
emoji in the
disagree.
put a
Hey,
brain
Lou,
emoji in the
when
I
you
chat if
think
play
I'm
the
you
on it.
clips,
halfway
Put
can
a
you
right.
name
brain
drop the
emoji in the chat if
Oh
platforms?
I'm
yeah,
on
please
it
put the
something.
names
Hey,
on.
can you
I
name
think you
drop
on
the
to something
platforms when you
because
drop the
some of
videos,
these
please, so I can look
some
them
of
up?
these podcasts won't have no equipment, and as soon as they get on they pro Trump, then all of a sudden they got cameras, they got all these lights around them. So you might be on to something.
All
It
right,
might be funded a
Island.
little
What
bit.
you say you disagree? Tell me why you
I
disagree.
It does
disagree with the
happen.
Kevin Samuels
Well, not
part.
Kevin Samuels, but yeah,
Yeah,
the
because
rest of them.
I'm on YouTube doing panels regarding relationships, but those women called into Kevin Samuels' show. So we can't, and he gave them his honest opinion. So black women, if you didn't want his opinion, why the fuck you was calling in? That's one. Tommy, I've been on panels with him. He just be saying shit for shock value. And I think that regarding YouTube, it's creating a space for men to talk. Us women, we have our spaces to talk. I just don't like if you don't agree with the platform, why even give it attention? The whole what fresh and fit shit, they doing that shit for money. They
Do you
just
believe in
put
inciting violence
I'm
using
sorry.
YouTube? Do you believe in people inciting violence, like how Trump incited violence on the Capitol? Do you believe that there are men on
What
YouTube who can incite violence on women
mhm.
using their rhetoric that they use on these manosphere?
Hell
Oh,
yeah!
I'm gonna say this. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying, but it could be true. But guess what? We can incite violence on this app. There's two people banging on this app in another room. So, but I'm just saying that, those podcasts, when COVID hit, people picked up a mic because people were fucking listening, and people are insightful to listen to what one person got to say. It happens with women. There's women doing their own little shows now. Okay, like what's their drizzle? So I think it's just when you're in that sector, you just got to pay attention to what you believe in. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, let me say this last thing. Let me say this about the. All right,
Cooking.
let me say this last thing. And I'm gonna let the new people go. So listen, man. So the manosphere, right? I've been seeing their rhetoric, right? I've been paying attention. Usually these niggas hate black women, right? I'm talking about the mainstream manosphere. I can't speak on the manosphere side because I do see a good portion of the manosphere where they tell men to self improve, work out, secure your bag, don't focus on relationships until you get your shit in order. I actually like that part of the manosphere. But then I start seeing the ugly side of the manosphere with the gender gang banging and disrespecting black
Anti-blackness.
women, and then they use the worst stereotypes of black women. Like they'll point out sexy red and try to act like that's the norm, right? So like it's a lot of sensationalism. It's a lot of far right because I know the manosphere shit came from white dudes, and a lot of them white dudes is incelly. And I be seeing a lot of these black dudes, which I never even thought about black men being manosphere because I thought it was niggas that didn't get ass, and I thought it was white men and Asian men, right? But they took a lot of this rhetoric and weaponized this shit against black women, and these niggas love Trump. So I don't know, man. I think this
But
is
Lou, this
these
Ayana.
niggas come from the Republican Party, man. I don't know, man. But
Look, I'm
Ion,
not
this on
even.
you. Do you think?
I'm not knocking that. I'm not trying to be funny, but with the state of where black boys and black men are, I'm a little disappointed because the manosphere has every opportunity to be a mentor in our own communities, but they'd rather complain. I appreciate you saying that you see them telling men, "Oh, step your shit up and put yourself in position where you can have this type of power." Unfortunately, I don't think that's a unanimous. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. That's a unanimous way of thinking for all of them. I'm sorry. From what I see, the talking points is always how can I knock a woman down? How can I humble her so that way she can find value in a dusty ass man like me. I have not seen, just like I gave with the Kevin Samuels example when he was Luke, come on, man. You gotta get back on mute.
Oh
Not
shit, my
not
bad. I
Big
didn't even know.
Luke, other cousin Luke. No, not you. Oh, maybe
Yeah,
it
it
is
wasn't. I
you.
think it
I
was.
don't know. Okay, my bad. But I'm just saying I don't see that side of the manosphere. If I saw that side more, I probably would be able to respect their talking points. But I don't see that. I see them trying to humble women, trying to demean women for being a single mom or for being single at a certain
And
age
all
or
them
for
niggas
being
be coming from single mamas. That'd be crazy.
no, or being educated with no man. Oh, you got a master's degree. Oh, you PhD. But like I gave with the example in the other room, when Kevin Samuel started out with that talking point and he saw how low them views was, because niggas don't want to hear that shit. Respectfully, our men don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear about wealth building. They don't want to hear about ownership. They don't want to hear about home ownership and how you need to have your own stuff and stop moving in with women so you can't get put out. Like they don't want to hear about how to have the power. Respectfully, we're talking about the masses, not the one or two little manosphere podcasters that nobody fucking knows about. Truly, the main message. It's more so about how can they demean women more than is how can they build a men. If so, why is 100 black men still fucking empty as fuck? Why is big brother, big sister still looking for some big brothers? Make that shit make sense. So there's too much space. What does the word say? The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. And I'd hear these manosphere men complaining about their life because they're the little engines that could not. Sorry.
Damn.
I love
Are you about to
Ayana.
get in your class?
All right, put a gun emoji in the chat if y'all agree with Ayana. Put a brain emoji in the chat if y'all disagree. All right, who disagree? Anybody? If not, we're gonna move on to the next. Cause I got some clips I want to
My
play.
good sis Ayana just packed
She
everybody
did.
up. God
Hey, let me ask you a
bless.
question before we move on to these clips. Is the manosphere in response to feminism or is it
It's
the
in
other way
response to
around?
niggas not getting no coochie,
Res-
and they in their basement, and they've let their lives pass them by, and now they upset because they think they're entitled to some coochie, and now they got to be upset at women for not giving them no coochie because they don't deserve no coochie. That's what it is.
The manosphere is a result of the internet because before these dusty ass niggas would just be alone in the basement, sad, and didn't have anybody to talk about it with.
Now you got the
Now
internet.
they can go on the internet and,
Mm.
talk about it with other dusty ass niggas who are in their mom's basement.
And
Wow.
then
So
they
you
get on
saying so
game,
you saying this trauma bond based off niggas can't get no ass and them hating women.
and then they
So
get
Basically.
instead
on
of like
video
it's
games.
Instead of
instead of
going
self
to the gym,
accountability,
they in their mama's
yeah.
basement, mad because they can't get
Wow.
women.
Wow.
Say something now, or do I have to think
All
now?
right, Doctor Goddess, it's on you. Do you think?
Well, Somebody made a smart remark that I actually agree with. Somebody said the manosphere is a reaction to feminism, and they were laughing about it, but that's spot on, actually. And I want to be clear that the manosphere, it definitely is a product of the internet, but the manosphere is a reaction to women's empowerment and feminism. And I mean, I've said this in different rooms, but we didn't create the society, as in like Black people. We did not create the system that said women could not own land, could not vote, the cult of domesticity. I mean, we didn't create that. This is a white man production. And I'm not saying that everything was perfect in pre-colonial Africa or in our Native American lands, but in a lot of Native cultures, it's a matrilineal culture. There's a deep and high respect for women, and in pre-colonial Africa, it's the same. You had matrilineal communities. Women ran the marketplace. You didn't have like, I'm not saying that there were no problems, but you didn't have this kind of disrespect of like
Who the
the
fuck eating chillins, man? Who the fuck eat them chillins?
child.
So, Lou, I just wanted to say, someone put in the chat, a lot of
Let
the.
her finish, man. She
Oh,
wasn't
was she
done.
finished? My bad.
Oh no, I'm just saying that women, you didn't have this outright disrespect of women's humanity and even their divinity. You know, you have Yoruba gods and goddesses, right? Like you had even in the Aztecs had gods and goddesses. The Mayans, it goes on and on. But you get to America, and even ancient European cultures had divine women. So this whole like truncation and disrespect of women is actually it's just a new brand, a new like ferocious brand in the white supremacist capitalist system of America. I land.
Hey,
Okay.
whoever's hey yo, whoever's eating fried carrots on Clubhouse, that shit crazy. Hey, but I think that disrespect to women came from the black exploitation film. Because when I was a kid, right, I used to watch all type of black exploitation films, man. Willie Dynamite, the Mac, you know what I'm saying? The Spook Who Sat by the Door. Well, the Spook Who Sat by the Door wasn't disrespecting women. Oh well, no, they had the black prostitute in there infiltrating. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's never mind. But a lot of
Well,
these,
it's also
a
like
lot of these black exploitation films was the first time in cinema where, well, no, it was back in the day they was disrespecting black women as well. But this was like a different type of disrespect. They was more so like pimp on that bitch, fuck bitches, get money,
But they
and
were
this
just
was all
highlighting.
in the '70s too, man. That black
But they
exploitation
was
film.
just highlighting what was going on,
no,
though.
they were
It ain't
not
like
DJ
they was just
Fridays.
bruh, pimps. Listen. Pimps been pimping since pimping been pimping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it was
Like the
always
Mac didn't
discreet.
start no shit
Listen.
like that.
I listen. Fridays. I agree with you, but pimp's always been around. Drug dealing always been around. Sex work always been around. But we're talking about the glorification of it on films and the commercializing it and making it cool. Like people did that, but they did it behind closed doors. They were discreet. This was the first time I seen this shit on film. Like motherfucker, stupid bitch. Bro, I got a clip, bro. I don't even want to play
But
this
that's like
shit.
any
It
black
was
and
a
media course. Like you'll learn about the evolution of the archetypes and the caricatures that they use to portray black people in film and in media. This is not novel, nor is it uniquely in the black experience. Every type of person is caricaturized when we talk about media, and every type of person is exploited through those caricatures and those stereotypes. If we're gonna like actually try to root down and talk about, okay, like whether or not these portrayals cause harm, because they absolutely do, like I don't think that has anything to do necessarily with what has caused more damage, feminism or the manosphere.
no, it definitely does, Khaleesi. I mean, first of all, there's certain stereotypes. The black exploitation films are not just disrespectful to black women; they're disrespectful to black men. You have to keep in mind this is literally the reaction to the Black Power movement, the reaction to the Civil Rights movement. So it was
Mm.
reshape black men's identity instead of them fighting the power and going after people, they became pimps. They became law enforcement, right? And then who are they fighting? Other black men. Like it's
Huh?
intentional.
Oh,
But
And
we've
that's
it's
a good
always
point.
seen this. We see this with the mammy, even in the early 1900s. I mean, in the
well,
in
But
the
exactly.
white men was
early
Exactly.
20th
propping up the
century.
mammy
The first
Right, but the
look,
difference is who is creating.
caricature.
let's be clear. Let's be clear. The first form of American popular entertainment was minstrelsy and white people in blackface. So for sure, it is definitely us. But I'm saying that it is a specifically targeted for us in certain types of characteristics. And there has been an attack on the black family, which is what we should really be talking about. The attack on the black family has been since the moment we arrived on these shores. And it continues in media, in our music, and so on and so forth. We are the ones that fight back. Remember when Love Jones came out? I know I'm dating myself here. Love Jones was one of the few movies that was written by black people and for black people, and we absolutely loved it. Like I could go on and on about this media, but I mean, this should be very clear that black men are also disrespected and black women are definitely disrespected. There's no question about it.
But Dr. Goddess, the only thing that I hate with this narrative, it's like we lack complete autonomy. So I totally disagree with that. There have always been stereotypes of black people in this country. We have just never taken pride in embracing them, and now
Mm.
we do. And I hate, unless we're talking, I put this in the chat earlier, unless you're talking redlining, unless you're talking like, higher prison sentences for the same thing, and unless you're talking policy, systemic racism, those kinds of things. I'm sorry, I really don't want to hear that kind of excuse. White people do not cause you to do anything, right? Bringing drugs into the community, no one forces you to sell them, no one forces you to take them. We have autonomy. It's almost to me like an insult to the ancestors, because how did they persist and exist, and yet in 2024 social media is our downfall? Like I don't agree with
Well,
that.
that's
But
not
Mickey, I think survival forces people to make choices like that. That it ain't just, I'm finna just sell drugs because it's fun and I want to make money. Niggas want to survive.
But we also we
but at the
also we
expense.
also understand the information that is given to us by white supremacist media, white supremacists. I mean, every medium of information gets reaffirmed through black people, right? We manifest that shit in self hatred and internalized racism. So I'm saying you'll still portray the trope, right? And you'll reinforce and perpetuate the same trope that kills you. This is normal. This is a part of white supremacy. This is what keeps the shit going. We play a role in it as well, but it's because of them. You see what I'm saying, Miki?
Yeah, but at some point you have to decide not to choose foolishness. And this may hurt a little bit, and I am Gen X, but there was always foolishness in our communities. We just never embraced it. And newsflash, a lot of the elders did not mirror everything that they did on white people, right? Because it did not make any sense. So for example, we'll bring out the black quotes, but we don't necessarily know what the standard quotes is. There's no level of comparison to that, right?
But Miki,
If
respectfully, we didn't have a way to publicize it. Social media is new. If we're People have been degenerate since the dawn of time. People have been hoeing and being nasty ass motherfuckers since the start of
yeah, and they
humanity.
used to
We
hide the
can't say that
hoes.
this just
Exactly.
started
No,
now.
Kalisha, you know what the difference is? We used to hide the hoes. Now y'all marry them. Like literally. That's what the fuck
No,
Oh
we
y'all
do
do.
God.
Y'all
promote them
was
though, and I feel
marrying
like that
hoes
Mm,
is
back
the
then
issue.
too. You
Like
just didn't know it
I
until
but
you
remember.
fucked
nobody,
her in the marriage bed and found
no
out
ma'am.
she was loose.
Okay, this is
That
where
is literally
feminism
not
and
what
Have
womanism
happened.
and he
clash.
had
Go ahead.
multiple
Boy,
families.
Not
boy,
loose.
not too much on the hose though, for real, for real.
I
Yeah, I
mean, that is
mean,
that is my point. Y'all got the I'm saying y'all, I'm saying we, the shit is glorified and we have never done that.
Yeah,
You
that's true.
speak to, yes, who said that? And I rarely agree with you, DJ Fridays. You speak to an older black person that is above 70, they will tell you that it was white people that did that degenerate shit out in public. It was
I swear
never
to God,
black
you ain't
people.
lying. Hold
Yeah.
on, Miki. Listen, I was talking to no matter of fact, it was an old school dude. I remember the Nick sales had. what's that old he's a Republican. He be on YouTube saying all type of crazy shit, and he be interviewing people, asking them questions.
I don't know.
Anybody know what I'm talking about?
You deep in YouTube right now, Lou.
Oh,
No, this was back in the
you
day.
talking
This was back in the day.
you say he white?
No, black dude. He's a
Thomas Sowell.
conservative.
Thomas Sowell.
Nah, he's like he funny though. He
Herman
like a
Cain.
She said he's
nah.
a white.
Damn. Anyways, I'll just tell you what he said. Basically, he
He's
was
got
talking
that
about
Latin name, doesn't he?
he
I know
was
what he's
talking
talking about.
about how they equated that disgusting shit that we equate, like they use, like you know how they try to use sexy red as like the face of like black women and degenerate shit. He said back in the day, the white women was actually that. Like they like the older dudes. From, I think it was the I don't know if it's the silent, not the silent generation. The what's the generation after the silent generation? My bad. Baby
The
boomers.
boomers, the
Boomers.
boomers.
Yes, the baby
Boom.
boomers looked down on that shit, and they equated all of that degenerate shit with white people. So, Mickey do got a point with that.
Yeah, and then on top of that, y'all got to
Uh,
remember, like
it
y'all
does,
got to remember, people like
DJ.
Amber Rose, they like super promoted.
Mickey was talking to me. Can I respond to her real quick? Just real quick, because Mickey, I do agree with you about we always
It
saw.
was Tommy Sotomayor. Sorry. It was Tommy
No, it's another
Sotomayor.
dude. He like 65. He's like an elder dude. He be interviewing people on YouTube and
Oh,
like
Sonetta, you talking about?
no nigga, hold on man, I'll be back.
He said a white dude, right?
Nah, he said he
Crying.
No
black.
I'm
black.
crying.
No, he
Oh, he
said
black.
black.
Well, real quick, you guys. Yes, we always had a culture of resistance, and to Mickey's point, we always had autonomy. Now we're not superhuman beings, so we are going to be subject to a proliferation of drugs in our community with lack of economic opportunities, and then flooded with imagery. I mean, we're not superhuman. However, the more that we have assimilated is really a part of the problem. It's the more that we've assimilated and acquiesced to this nonsense that has caused the problem. Well, not caused, but that has proliferated the problems in our
What do
community.
you mean assimilated?
Literally, like we always so like I guess I'm going to use a hip hop analogy. Forgive me for this, but so in hip hop, especially like if you were growing up and you were like, if you grew up like in the 80s and a little bit in the 90s, like you
Jesse Lee Peterson. God damn. Okay, I found it. It was Jesse Lee Peterson. That's who said that crazy shit.
I'm crying. Well, we always had like a number of different people in our community, right? You had the conscious people, you had people like Will Smith who just wanted to have fun. You had Luke, come on, he was nasty, and stuff like that. But like everybody kind of had their place. It wasn't that Luke took over, what I mean, it became like number one everywhere and became the definition of hip hop and the definition of Black America. And I think that to the extent in which we started to assimilate and to kind of accept the stereotypes um, that white people were proliferating with us, I think that is a part of the problem. That is definitely a part of like what has proliferated the problems in our community. It is
Yeah, I
it,
still don't
it,
know what you said because that
But that
analogy
only
didn't hit
But
with
the
because
me.
wait,
but
but
the
black
community is not supposed to fall victim to the stereotypes, right?
well, exactly.
It,
Like we always had a counterculture. That's what I'm saying. And like the more that we assimilated, the less counterculture,
this
we
is not
maintained.
I think that
Was
this
it
is not
assimilated?
It's really
Was
giving like we shouldn't have integrated because then the white people were around us and they made us degenerate.
that is
but
But
the
but
literally
whites,
hey,
not
wait
but
a
they
minute,
but
the
they
what
did.
we're
white,
saying.
We
Nope.
was
we
it
did
no,
we
assimilated?
did learn
she's not
we
saying
did
that.
learn a
She's not saying that. She's not saying that.
but
She's
we
Gen
just
did
saying
learn
Z
that.
descendant.
is
Well,
deliberately misunderstanding what we are saying. We used to exist in refutation to the stereotypes. Y'all motherfuckers embrace that shit and you die on
yeah,
it.
but
That's what the fuck we're
and
saying. Since
Well,
y'all want to go
listen.
we
there.
Well,
did
nobody.
hold on, bro, because I got cut off earlier. Like we did learn a lot of our degeneracy from the Irish and the Italians and shit, because we thought that's what it meant to be free humans and shit when we came out of slavery. Because those were the people we were hanging around with, the rednecks and the crackers, and
But
we learned a lot of our degeneracy from them. Because, like I said, we thought that's what it meant to be a free human.
DJ Fridays, in that
Because
same respect, like historically, like the Italians and Irish people had to earn their whiteness, so to speak. So there's a good book called How the Irish Became White. So they had to police these neighborhoods in the Northeast and like literally put black people down to earn their whiteness. So even though I get what you're saying, I agree with you, DJ Fridays, but you see how like we got a different kind of flow being
But
black people.
I actually wanted to speak to Mickey
It's
point
not
because
really.
she was talking about how we promote like the degeneracy these days. Because like
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, right? It was always that single auntie in everybody family who dressed real good. She had a nice car, but she never had a job. And like the older people knew she was selling pussy, but the young kids didn't know that shit. We didn't even have a concept of prostitution in our mind when we was young. But how many of us see real Instagram reels where these girls is letting their nephews slap their ass and shit as they twerk to a Sexy Red song? Like I be seeing that
I
shit
don't
every
see
day.
that.
I be seeing that shit every day on Instagram. I be like, yo, what the fuck? You are letting a fucking 10-year-old nephew slap your ass on Instagram as you're twerking to
Brother,
Sexy
that's
Red.
your algorithm, and you clearly
Right.
need Jesus. That is not
I
on anybody else or the culture.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I see the shit
Are
on
you
Instagram.
kidding me?
You can blame that shit on the
The
algorithm
That nigga
all you
algorithm
search
want.
is
engine is
pushed
booty.
on everybody.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
Like
my
bro,
Just
you
algorithm
don't
ain't
even
got none of that.
understand. You don't like okay, cause y'all look. I'm in a street culture, bro. I'm a fucking DJ, so maybe my algorithm is shifted in that point, and I hang with porn stars. But it's one thing about one of my porn star friends. She do not wear that sex shit around her family and around kids. But when we
Well,
out in the club, she's sexy as fuck.
What are we?
But when
What's the
she
point of
well,
discriminating?
I get your point. I guess you're
He just
saying
wanted
why
to
leave it
brag
on
that he
there at
be
all.
around sex workers.
No, I'm just saying, because somebody trying to blame the shit on my algorithm. Like, yeah, okay, maybe my algorithm is
Right.
wrong.
Algorithm.
It could be,
Algorithm?
but it's still out there. I ain't the one who made those reels, and when I see that shit, I usually unfollow the motherfuckers. So
Okay.
don't try to act like
This
I'm just
You
out
will
here
follow.
this
purposely
this is
looking
what you
for
do.
some
Go
shit
to
But
like
what
that.
he's
go
We're not
talking about
judging.
though
go
is
to go to your
But
explore
personified Cardi B,
page.
isn't it?
Hold the stuff for a long time on your explore page and put not interested in, and it'll show you lesser of that kind of stuff.
Isn't
That's
what
for
he was
everybody.
talking
I had to do
about
that. So
with a
personified
But
point
it,
that I
Cardi
was
but
trying
it's
B
to
and
also
Megan Thee Stallion?
Well, a point that I was trying to make about stereotypes. Stereotypes is some stereotype is a reason. It's a reasoning flaw. It's a fallacious reasoning. So someone is stereotyping you based upon other people's bad habits, then the community shouldn't be indulging in that. Now, of course, you could say some people that use the machine, especially people in some type of power or influence, will use stereotypes, right? In order for them to make some type of money or make a profit or gain control in some aspect to control something in order for them to gain something. And we see that all the time. This happened all throughout history where people or people in power or people of great influence uses stereotypes or uses something in with some bad or negative culture in order to gain some type of influence or gain some type of money because people usually want to look at that kind of stuff. Most people like to look at negativity. Most people like to look at that kind of stuff. So if people keep on supporting it, then that's why that is out there. I don't think that is out there to basically do anything else other than that. It's up to the community to not basically look at each other within that same stereotype. And the community should be shaming people that's taking part in that stereotype. It's up to us to be adults in that matter and teach our kids to not basically be a part of that negativity,
But
right from wrong.
you're talking about
But
you're
we
talking
can't
about
forget our
propaganda though. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
the
Yeah, you're
concept,
right.
exactly.
the
We can't
concept
forget our
behind
Wait
humanity.
a minute.
yeah, like
We
but
making
even
excuses for
but
right and wrong.
but this isn't but
No.
that's subjective though, right and wrong. And this is the thing,
No,
right? Is that
no.
the only thing no,
Responsibility
let me
is
finish
not
what I'm saying.
subjective.
Yo, I'm not hey listen, I
let
don't
Ray finish.
listen,
Let Ray
I'm
finish.
gonna
Let
speak
Hold
him
on, let
though.
him
I'm
land,
gonna
bro.
speak though. Fuck is wrong with
Race
you?
on
Like
you,
I'm
Race. Do
not
your thing.
like we ain't doing this, bro. The thing is though, is that there has never been a time in American history where the foot has been off of black people's necks, right? So this idea that all of a sudden, because sexy red is shaking ass or whatever, right? That they wouldn't, the machine that we talk about wouldn't cultivate another form of propaganda. Like for instance, the watermelon trade. we dominated that sector of agriculture for, I mean, I don't know, almost 90% of America. And white men were so outraged at the fact that black people control watermelons that they started putting out propaganda saying how much niggas just love watermelon.
Woo, you
Right?
cooking?
And so then they started to push it into a form and got a petition signed to get the land that was given freely to the free slaves back. So they literally chased black people out of New Orleans sanctuaries that were for black people, out of places in Florida, places in Mississippi, Alabama, right? They literally lynched, killed, and terrorized black people to push them off of their land that was rightfully theirs. And even still to this day, they own their fucking property. And white people were given not only subsidies to do this, but there was no recourse for this action. So when we talk about, you know, the right and wrong, this whole fucking country was built by ancestors and people that look like us, right? And we literally reap no benefit of that work, that labor. Even if you talk about like what is owed, that's not a conversation that we have time for. There's no money for that. But we can give any foreign country, we can give any foreigner from anywhere else billions of dollars to manage some shit, right? And we all know the wars that are going on and the money that's being given to every country. Nothing to the Congolese people, nothing to the Congo, nothing to anybody that looks like us at all, right? So it's not just this, oops, they made a song and now all niggas are degenerates. They will find and subsequent. We don't own any industry. All of you niggas in hip hop, don't none of you niggas own any fucking part of hip hop outside of what's given to you. These are pennies. These are like none of this shit is owned by us. And so we don't manufacture anything. We don't curate anything. Your food is given to you. Niggas don't know how to build a house, but telling women how they should operate and shit like that. Nigga, marry her.
Well, hold on.
Make her a wife. The
Here
fuck?
go a simp.
Okay,
No,
wait a minute,
I
wait a
mean,
minute.
listen.
Well,
Hold on,
I
because
have
Hold
to
on.
no,
speak
no,
Is
in
because
Ray
my
hey,
done? Is
nigga,
Ray done? I
Hold
don't
on.
think
hey,
he
Don't let him
done. Let
cook.
him go. Big trigger,
Call it what you want to, but take responsibility for something. Niggas always talk about simping when really simping is doing shit for women that don't give a fuck about you, that you don't contribute to. Like you taking lunches to women that ain't your wife. You doing all this extra promoting for women that you trying to want. I don't want anybody on stage on this app at all. But at the end of the day, niggas need to find their balance because we lead our communities. And that's what's really been failing. Niggas don't take accountability. They look at women to not only be leaders, but to follow them to fucking hell. And so if we're really talking about the root base of this whole concept, when niggas allow anybody, white men, white women, anybody to disrespect our women because these Jewish men don't allow nobody to disrespect their women. These thin-lipped white men don't allow anybody to fucking disrespect their soggy foot white women, right? Everybody's woman is protected except for ours. And not only do we allow other people to disrespect our women, we join in. We encourage it. That's what we build up to. Oh yeah, call it this, call it that. Do this, do that. That one woman that started giving all of those videos about the degenerate music, talking about fucking pregnant women and it's a plus one because if she's pregnant because dick is hitting the baby. Those are songs that exist that niggas wrote. But don't nobody talk about that weird
What they
perverted shit.
say?
You dig what
I
I'm
keep
saying?
saying one mic.
Let
Nobody
that
talks about it.
marinate. Ray is cooking.
So at the end of the day, when we talk about it, like for real, like we're having an adult conversation. I'm not coming for anybody. I don't know you niggas, but I am saying that it's always a circular conversation about loose ass shit. Black people have never, melanated people within this country have never been able to fucking breathe, black male or female, and we're
I'm breathing
fighting each other
perfectly
and
fine here,
debating.
sir.
No, we debating each other and fighting each other over something that ain't even our fault, right? Like this shit is
Exactly.
literally propagated to
Somebody
be
give him some
bullshit,
pussy.
bro. Go ahead, man. Y'all got it,
Okay,
fam.
well, check this out. I'm
No,
breathing.
he cooking
Well,
though. I
check
ain't gonna
this
hold
out
you.
real
Ray
fast.
Ray cooked and they got a
Ray,
trigger, man. Now
hold
let's
on.
hear the
Hold on.
manosphere.
Hold on. Let me do a poll. Let me do a poll. Put a brain emoji in the chat. I mean, a gun emoji in the chat if y'all agree with him. Put a brain emoji in the chat if y'all disagree. I ain't gonna lie. He was cooking. What's the problem? Why y'all always call niggas simps that y'all disagree with?
Hey Lou,
I
hey
ain't never
Lou,
get that. Simping is like,
Look,
all
if
right,
a
hold on,
because
black
they in the
man is
hold on.
manosphere.
responsible, they
That's
call us some
why.
Hold
simps,
on,
man. If
one
Because
we
mic.
they in the
One
responsible, they
mic. One
call us
mic.
simps.
One
manosphere.
mic. One mic. One mic. One mic. Simping is like a nigga that's pandering to get some ass, right? But if nobody trying to fuck with nobody on stage, cause I know a lot of
That's what he
y'all
was
first
doing.
access to some women is on Clubhouse, but some niggas just disagree. We ain't trying to like. I don't get it.
Hey, he was speaking facts, man. They mad.
Lou,
They do that shit to humble men that speaking
They
facts
hate they hate
and to
feminism but want to go
like they
50-50
don't
on
have
bills.
the
This
fuck.
shit crazy.
Say that, yeah,
There
definitely,
go another one.
Yeah, I'm another
definitely
one.
he
I'm getting
was,
coochie too, nigga.
um, yeah, I 100% agree with everything. Like there are things that, we definitely have that are going on with us that are out of our control. Like, and we're coping with them because they're out of our control. But there's a lot of things that are in our control. I wanted to go back to the other lady. She's Gen Z, just like me. And she said, you know what? And she's right. Like, there was a lot of fuck shit that was going on during Gen Z. We were the freaking latchkey
You mean Gen
generation.
Gen
X?
X.
Sorry, yeah, sorry, Gen X. Yeah, so yeah, I was born in 73. I'm Gen X. We were the freaking latchkey generation. And we had to figure stuff out. We had to solve our problems with nobody around. But there was a lot of, sex. There was a lot of out of wedlock births. So we did have our issues, but we rejected it. And she said something poignant. She said, "But y'all, like y'all, she's like, I don't know what's going on with like the Gen Z or Gen Alpha. Like y'all are leaning into that shit." And is Dr. Goddess still on the stage? Because I want to ask her about something.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Kim.
Hey, Dr. Goddess. So, I was looking up online. Um, I don't even know how I got to this, but like I was looking at feminist theory. Are you aware of a theory called ratchet feminism?
Yeah, sexy red.
Yeah,
Sort
so
of.
no, it's literally
Yeah, a
a
lot of them.
theory. Wait, hold on a second.
That
I
is
want you guys
not
to
ratchet
wait,
feminism.
wait. Can I just
That is
finish?
crack baby cooning.
Okay, so if you key in ratchet feminism, they are teaching this as feminist theory at universities, and they are saying that this is empowering to Black women. So instead of fighting against the stereotypes, ratchet feminism encourages Black women to lean in to the stereotypes and just be it. And now look around and see like all of these representations that you guys say are unpalatable for you, which I understand, but like they are teaching this. So when you guys say
Let me
like,
squabble with Pink
oh,
Pill real quick.
I mean, there's no squabble. Just look it up. It
Oh,
just
I'm
says look
curious
up ratchet feminism.
what university is teaching ratchet feminism?
Well, it's okay. So when I was looking it up, I was not looking for the specific
I
university.
just looked it up. No, I just
It's a
looked it up.
real
Georgia Tech.
thing.
They're teaching this shit at Georgia Tech. I just looked this shit up just now.
That's
What
crazy.
the fuck?
So please, like, I mean, it's like every time I say something, it's like
They
automatically
teach
people
it.
just don't want to believe me.
So
But
Pink
okay,
Pill,
it's
Pink
Hey
Pill,
real.
are
Lou.
they teaching them? Are they teaching them to be it, or are they teaching them about it?
No, they're using
Like say this is
sexy
a
red
time.
as
Wait,
like an
wait, hold
icon.
on.
Yeah, they're using.
Wait,
Mhm. Go ahead.
Wait, I was
like
just playing. Wait, they really
like
use
to
sexy
say
red?
that this is a time in history you learn about what's going on, like this is currently happening, not to teach it to them to
Cleo, what
do
up?
it, but to teach them that this is happening. Is that what's happening, or are they
No,
teaching them to be
they're
this?
teaching it as
Hello.
empowering. Look up ratchet feminism. They are saying that this is an empowering thing for Black women to lean into the stereotypes and ditch respectability politics altogether and be
She's
as
right.
nasty as
She's
we
right.
want to be.
She's right.
Wait. Hold on, real quick.
Yeah,
Um,
somebody post it, please.
yes, yeah. So Friday, you said you looked it up. Can you post it in the chat so I can post it up top? Because this is
Hey
some new
Lou.
information. Ratchet
Hey
feminism.
Lou, can I say something, brother? I like it.
But wait, we are not, but we're not having like an intellectually honest discussion about what ratchet feminism, quote unquote, even is, because we're talking about this being used as an oppositional to traditional white feminism, which is, about the purity, cleanliness, white politic versus black feminism slash womanism, which would be considered ratchet feminism. So we can't have this conversation without actually clearly defining what we're claiming ratchet feminism is,
Okay,
and no
that good
definition
point,
has been
Khaleesi.
provided.
So can somebody read it? Because if not, I can. I
Yeah,
can.
And
read it.
please say who teaches this course. Is it a
I
white
mean,
woman
oh
or a
my
It's
black woman?
all
God.
black women
Listen.
that teaches these courses.
Oh God, here we fucking
Um.
go.
I mean, I'm
But
about to
Luke,
post it
can I
because we got a
please
list.
say
One of the
something, brother?
wait, hold on, Bullets, hold on. One of the women who teaches, her name is Jocelyn Wilson, and she's a professor at Georgia Tech. I don't know if she's white or black though.
Hey,
Okay, so here it is. Here it is. Ratchet feminism. Ratchet feminism emerged in the United States from hip hop culture in the early 2000s, largely a critique of and response to respectability politics. It is distinct from black feminism, womanism, and hip hop feminism. So that answers your question, Khaleesi. Ratchet feminism co opts the derogatory term ratchet. Other terms used to describe the concept include ratchet womanism, as used by Georgia Tech professor Jocelyn Wilson, or ratchet radicalism, used by Rutgers professor Brittany Cooper. Ratchet is an identity embraced by many millennials and Gen Z Black women and girls. The idea of ratchetness is empowering,
that's
or
a
of
fact.
ratchet
Right, because she
feminism
just said
has
it's a
been.
And Brittany
reformation.
Cooper's a
Like,
black woman. Let's get that.
Are y'all
Listen,
reading the sources
And
Y'all be
and,
though?
and can I
playing.
please?
Oh my
are you
god.
understand? But are you
oh my God,
comprehending
can it
what you're
wait?
reading?
She
Okay,
does.
can I just
I
And
finish
what
reading
what
it though,
exactly are they
Khaleesi, before you
teaching
jump
about
down
it?
my throat? I'm trying to get to it. Like,
Fuck
Hey,
you
your
Okay.
guys
baby
Luke.
are so
daddy.
After
Let
she
her
speak,
finish.
can
You
I get
but
it?
wait,
defensive.
wait.
Yeah,
No,
just
We
let
we
her,
didn't
gotta
bro.
leave
give
Just
the
let
it
her
question
land.
in
time.
the
You
in
do
the
it
topic,
after.
so you should know
It,
offhand what it means and what it is. You
right,
brought
because
the
it's like
conversation
you
up.
just saying it, like it's something
Okay, so
bad.
all right, so
Hey,
what's interesting is
all right.
that, like,
Everybody, just mute
I'm
up. Hold on, real quick. Just mute up and let her land. We don't need no questions. Just let her land. Just everybody mute up. I don't need nobody to say, "Hey, I'm in the queue." Just let her land. I want to hear this because I never heard of the ratchet feminism. Please.
Yeah, so I just want to say this. I'm not saying this to be derogatory towards Black women. I think it's disgusting. All right. So I'm not trying to shame Black women or anything. But when we're talking about institutions that are putting poison inside of us and selling us poison and calling it empowering, I just thought maybe you guys would like to know. But what I find is that when I try to explain things, when people don't want to hear what I have to say, they try to overtalk me so I can't actually get out what I want to say because people are too afraid of what I'm going to say.
No, Pink
Um,
Pill, we're just trying to understand what, who the fuck muted me?
Wait,
Bruh, hold on. We're
but
trying to
Khaleesi,
understand what the poison is that you're claiming exists because so far I haven't heard it yet. So I'm trying to
wow.
understand
Okay.
what the poison is that you're talking about when you talk about ratchet feminism, which is something you found in a Google search that you have not read
No,
any
that's not a
articles on.
Google search, man.
And can
Wow.
we
We
But
don't
discuss
give a
how
black
damn
about
if it's
respectability
called
Wikipedia?
ratchet or
She
politics?
just
nigga.
read
Wow.
the Wikipedia
Can we
version of
talk
it.
about
Wow.
black respectability politics,
Definitely
I mean,
please?
respectability
hold on,
politics.
y'all, hold on.
Did you
If
not?
y'all,
Did you
wait, wait,
not
wait,
say
wait,
that
wait.
you?
Yo, just stay. Yo, is Pink Pill
Yeah, that's
done?
what I'm
I'm
saying.
Yes,
not.
Like,
she was
I am
done.
not done.
Oh,
Yo,
What
all
one
right, so one
one
mic,
mic on Pink Pill?
Next person, come off her mic. I mean, come off your mic. I'm just shooting y'all, bro. Y'all doing too much now. That shit getting bad. All right, Pink Pill, it's on you.
Ratchet is an identity embraced by many millennials and Gen Z Black women and girls. The idea of ratchetness is as empowering, or of ratchet feminism, has been articulated by artists and celebrities like Nicki Minaj, City Girls, Amber Rose, and Jungle Pussy. Scholars like Brittany Cooper and Mickey Kendall, and through events like Amber Rose's Slutwalk. Many view ratchet feminism as a form of female empowerment that doesn't adhere to respectability politics. Now, hold on a second. Before everybody jumps in, I'm going to give some references. Getting to the roots of Becky with the good hair, Beyonce's Lemonade, Brooks, the Lemonade Reader. Okay, and then here's another one: Uncluttering My Mother's Pearls, or Ratchetness and Residue of Respectability, Crunk Feminist Collective. Savage and Savvy, Macking Contemporary Hip Hop Feminism. I have um there are over 20 citations. So if anybody wants to tell, like, look, if you
Yeah.
want to make this be a positive thing, You can. In my
It is
worldview, maybe
positive.
I'm just
Have you
So
ignorant.
read
pink
any
Hey,
of
pill.
the
hey,
citations
Pink
to
Wait,
pill.
characterize them as negative? Like, I'm just trying to understand if this is something you randomly Googled and found and are now just discovering and so readily critical
I
of,
No,
think
no,
you're
or
hey,
have you
more
Pink
just
Pill,
upset
can
Googled
at
I
and
the
help
have
you
word
a
out, Pink
ratchet,
Pill?
perception of
no,
and
women?
no, no,
it's
no,
not
no.
that.
Wait. Hold on.
Yo, this is a conversation between Khaleesi and because I know most of y'all
but
don't bring nothing to the table outside of ad
pink
libs
pill.
and cutting people off. So let Khaleesi ask her question. She asked a question to Pink Pill, and then we gonna let other people chime in on the ratchet feminism, please.
And
Yeah,
she
because
did it.
Yeah.
respectfully,
Okay.
this is
So
just coming across as like someone who's anti CRT but has never read any critical race
what?
theory and has no concept of what it actually means in academia or the lens that it's trying to present.
Okay. So Khaleesi, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not going to say another word. I'm not going to argue with you. If you think, okay, so here's how it goes. You want a story? No, I didn't just Google it. I've been thinking about this for months. I've been quiet about this for months. I've been, I've been trying to get more information, pondering how I'm going to talk about this, exploring the edges of it. So the fact that you think that I just Wikipedia or I just Googled it randomly just goes to show that this is not a conversation you want to have in good faith. And I know you're an attorney, so I'm going to go ahead and
Oh my God.
and regulate it to you. I'm not going to argue with you, Khaleesi, but I will say this: I do not think that embracing what has hurt us stereotypically and then having it sold to us as empowering, and I don't care what spin you want to put on it, I don't think that it's a positive direction. But I'm not going to sit up here and argue with you, Khaleesi, about it because we are a different generation. And I know for a fact, because I was hard headed too, you're going to believe what you want to believe. So I'm
Ma'am,
going to
I'm just
step
asking
out.
if you read. Like, I don't see this has nothing to do with how old I am or how old you are or what you've thought about and explored on the edges. I asked a simple question. Have you read any of the literature? Have you read any of the articles that detail the Black women who spent the time to craft their thesis around this topic? Have you read
Yes,
any of those?
yes, ma'am. Let me
Kalisha,
tell
no,
you.
pink
Okay,
pill
wait,
on
Well,
the
wait,
she
wait,
probably
stage.
didn't read it
wait.
because
Can
she
I just
thought it
say?
was
Can I just
nonsense.
say something? Can I just say something? Yes,
Maybe she was
yes.
just introducing it to the convo. Like, y'all ever thought
Introducing it
about
to the
that?
convo,
You
and let
don't
me
have to
just say
read it.
this.
She think it's
Like,
nonsense.
um, all right. So listen. Do I have relationships with professors who talk about feminist theory, especially as it relates
That's not what I asked,
to black?
ma'am.
No, but hold on a second. Let me just answer you. So yes, I regularly look through journal articles. I just had Chris Marsh, Professor Chris Marsh from the Love Jones cohort, come to my house. So we recorded a session on Black women and singlehood in the contemporary 2024. So Khaleesi, I know we don't know each other, but please don't assume that I'm just like pulling things out of my ass. And you did say that. You said it sounds like you're implying as if I just Googled this and I didn't do any research or have any kind of concern for the work that these women did.
Ma'am,
I
you just
do.
said you didn't read any articles. So I'm confused as how you did research and how you dug into ratchet feminism when you just said you talked to some people who are maybe black feminist adjacent, but you
No,
did
honey,
not
I didn't
read
say that.
any articles.
I
No,
mean,
So
I
I
didn't
just want to
say
point
that.
out
So
but
I just need
hold,
clarity. Can you
Okay,
just
you know
give me
what?
a
hold
yes
up,
or
hold
no?
up.
Can you just give
Let
me a
Oh
yes?
my
Kalisa go.
God.
One
She's
I'm
mic.
talking.
done. This
One mic
girl
on
is
okay,
me.
this
Can I
girl
get a
is
yes
what
or
are
so
y'all
no?
done.
Did
arguing
you
No,
read
about?
no,
any
we're done.
articles on
We are
ratchet feminism?
done.
Can I get a yes or no, please,
We
ma'am?
we done,
Did
sis.
you
Didn't
We
need
read
to
arguing with
any
read
yourself.
articles
articles,
on
Kalisha.
ratchet
She is not
feminism?
here as an
Yes or
educator.
no?
The fuck? She is not required to educate you. Go read the shit
Yeah,
on your
read the shit
own.
on your own.
How
You
are
read
you gonna
everything
be
else,
No,
right?
let me speak, please. Let me speak. I am so tired of you, and I love you, Kalisha. You know that. Stop getting fucking
Annoying.
mad because shit exists and you didn't know what the fuck it was. Because that
Nobody is
makes you
fucking
sound
mad
goofy as
about
hell.
that. I just asked if
Yes,
she
you are.
read the
Tell me if
fucking
you read it.
articles.
Tell me if you read it. Read it your goddamn self if
Right.
you want to
So
know about it.
You're
so
missing the point. I'm
so
not asking her
I
about that. She
I
made a no, no, no. Stop
so I've
muting
been
me. Stop
quiet
muting me
on
because
purpose.
y'all are
I
confused as
I
fuck, right? Let me finish. I asked her a simple question. She made a pejorative statement about something that she knows nothing about because she did not read anything about it. She did not read a thesis
It's
about it. She
Clubhouse.
did
Get the
not read
fuck
an
over it.
article.
This is
Okay,
not a
cool. That's
classroom.
great. That's
Everyone
great.
does
But
that.
this is intellectual
Everybody
gangbang,
introduces
right?
information.
So we do
Y'all
like
both
people
have a
to
valid
craft
point. I'm
Nobody
not gonna
needs to
lie.
give
informed
any damn
opinions.
Can
They
citations in
both
here.
got a
Nobody
valid
trying to
point.
educate.
I
No. Pink pill and
I
hey,
don't even I
hey,
don't
chill
even
out.
Hey, yo, Lou.
I
Wow,
mean,
now
if
we
you
can't
coming in
educate
a
each
damn
other.
Respectfully,
random ass
this
clubhouse
is
room for
not that
education,
difficult.
you got a
I'm
fucking problem.
when we're gonna talk shit
Nobody
about
trying to get
black
no
culture,
goddamn education from
we need to actually read the black culture that we're
this
shitting on, because if
film.
we don't have a requisite understanding of it, then we shouldn't speak on
Kalisha,
it.
people
Yo,
literally shit
Lou,
on
why
you
was I
because you're
shot, bro?
biracial. How
That's
dare
not a
you say
difficult
that?
ask.
Hey,
Anything,
one
anything
mic
that
on,
involves
one
black
mic
people.
on. Stop muting every.
Can I say something
Stop.
respectfully?
Hold on one second.
Who's muting everybody?
Yo, Lou,
Yeah,
I was
stop
Hold
doing that.
shot, bro.
Hold on. Obviously, Lou is preoccupied, or he would have been
Hey,
interjected.
one mic, one
Stop
mic. Y'all don't
muting
hear me?
everybody. No, we couldn't hear you, Lou. And look,
Oh, what the fuck? That was me muting. My bad.
oh, okay.
I was telling y'all one fucking mic, and I was shooting y'all. Whoever came off their mic, my bad. Hey, if I shot y'all, it was because y'all didn't hear me. I was telling
Yo,
y'all to
Lou,
mute
why
the
you?
fuck up. My bad. I thought you niggas kept talking over me. I thought y'all disrespecting me. I was gonna move everybody down. All right, my bad, my bad. Let me just say this. Hey, listen. So the point of this room, intellectual game banging, is somebody bring something to the table. Somebody brought ratchet feminism. I never heard of it. People are allowed to grill them on what they're presenting. It's not now. If Khaleesi disrespect her in the process, then I wouldn't be cool with that, right?
I didn't
But
though, for once.
that's what I just said.
Yes, you
So
did.
she
You
was.
kept screaming a question at her over and over again as if she was a child and she couldn't hear
It
you.
was a good
No,
You're
squabble,
I
not
man.
asked
It
her
was a
listening.
to
good
We
answer
all
a
squabble.
simple
adults.
question. The
Can I
fact
say
that
Stop
she
something?
screaming.
refused to answer the
But
My
stop
question
bad.
tells me
screaming.
that she did not come in good faith,
Stop
because
screaming.
any
Stop
Synchronicity. My
motherfucker
bad.
can
screaming.
read an 8-page article before they suggest something.
Stop screaming. No, that's
Hey,
all it is.
Lou.
All right, let me hold on. Wait. So let
mean,
me
you
ask you.
don't.
Everybody stay on mute. Everybody stay on mute because I got to play this clip, and then
Can I
I'm gonna
say
talk to you.
something as somebody who knows these women and interacts with them regularly?
Are you familiar with ratchet feminism, Kimberly?
Deeply.
Okay, one mic on you.
Love it.
I do know these women. Particularly the Gen X women who are articulating these ideas. We disagree, but I understand where they're coming from. My first question would be to Pink Pill. Could you articulate what specifically about their articulations of ratchet feminism you disagree with? What are they
Yeah.
promoting that you find to be deeply, deeply disturbing?
I mean, that's up
Well,
to you. No,
Hold
that's
on,
up to
yeah.
pink
you.
pill.
It's her. It's
She asked
your
pink. Wait,
claim.
one
You
mic, one mic,
support
one
it.
mic,
Shut
This
one
is
up.
mic, bruh. Hold
Oh,
on.
I like
I'm
to
moving people down.
answer. I would
Hold on.
like to
Before you
answer.
answer, pink pill, let me play this clip real quick. I'm ask you this because this is in correlation with her question. Is this ratchet feminism? Real quick, everybody stay on mute. If you come off your mic, you got.
I'm BDF, nigga, baby daddy free. That mean I ain't got a nigga, baby, coming out of me. So I'm ABORTING. On my way to the clinic, I forgot the plan B. Let's go. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Let's go. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. Let's go. Yeah, bitch, I got murder on my mind. Let's go. Murder. Bitch, I got murder on my mind. I forgot the plan B. Ain't no nigga cuffing me. You can't put me on the shelf, bitch. I'm outside with the team. All these bitches having babies, but that ain't finna be me. Said he wanna settle down. Niggas selling all these dreams. He got 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kid, 4. Bitch, he cheaper by the dozen if his ass have any more. And I'm only 25, still got a couple years to go. I don't need a babysitter, cause this baby gotta go. It's a shortage on the milk, and them diapers be expensive. I ain't tryna be a MILF, so I swallow all his children. I got hyphy in my blood, so you know I'm big pimpin'. Niggas tryna fall in love, tell them niggas I ain't with it. I done took care of niggas, now it's time to care for me. Rearrange the alphabet and skip the L's, I'm a P. I be on these bitches' necks, they like Nick, I can't breathe. VVS is in my Cuban, and my wrist is AP. Let's go. Yeah, bitch, I got murder on my mind. Let's go. Bitch, I got murder on my mind.
Come on,
No,
man.
you did all
Can
that
I
today.
That's a
finish?
parody. That's
Can I?
not a.
Hey, hold on,
Yeah,
Kim.
I
Kim,
want to
wait,
finish.
hold on. Just for the
Her
new people,
body, her
can
choice.
you re-answer your question again, Kim, and then one mic on Pink Pill.
Yeah,
Shout out
I
to the clinic, man.
understand that Pink Pill disagrees with the nomenclature, disagrees with the associations. What about the theory do you
Yeah.
disagree
So
with?
okay. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I personally think that reselling us, and this is what I believe, truly believe, reselling us the most harmful stereotypes that have hurt us in other ways, and then selling it to us as empowering. Like we can all agree that the stereotype of the Jezebel and the Sapphire has been extremely damaging to Black women. It has been covered extensively by professors like Erica Cheetah Childs about how these harmful stereotypes impact every aspect of Black women's lives. And the where I get offended is that this bullshit of the neck twirling, finger pointing back in the 90s, or like this, these old notions that Black women are just like these sex hungry, animalistic, no self control, have babies everywhere, and then have that resold to us as a shit sandwich and say, listen, eat it. This is good food and this is empowering for you. You gonna sell me my own oppression? You gonna sell me my things that have hurt me and tell me that it's empowering? That is where I have the issue.
But that
Hey,
is
is it about
not
to
what they're
snow?
Hey Lou, I can
articulating.
speak,
That is
Lou.
not what they're
Is it
Wait,
about
let
to
them finish their
theorizing.
snow?
dialogue, and then it's on my boy, and then we talk to new people.
Who was
Hey,
going with
Lou, on
Pink
some
Pill,
real,
Lou?
Let them finish. Let them finish. All right, Kim, you wanted to
Yeah,
respond?
I
Pink.
understand that, and I I'm not I'm saying this not to be a bitch. I understand that if you have a cursory understanding of the theory that is what you would think that they are articulating, I'm trying to get you to drill down a little bit more because it does feel like an overview. So
Ma'am,
you
I am
you
not
said
a
that
scholar. This
you're
is
saying
intellectual gang banging.
you're
It
you're
was
you're
it was
saying
something that I
no.
proposed. I didn't go through. I'm not doing my thesis on
I'm
it.
not
Like,
asking
damn.
you
Hold
to
on,
do
I
it.
like.
let Kim finish
I'm
though,
actually
cause she
not
didn't interrupt
asking
you.
you to
Let
do
Kim
a
finish.
thesis. I'm asking you to give us a quick summary of what you encountered in the reading that you deeply object to.
Yes. Okay. So when they listed who they said were empowering, and that millennials and Gen Z were leaning into this, and they were saying that instead of um like buying into respectability politics, they're going this way. That's what the summary said.
You're
That is.
summarizing the Wikipedia
Oh
page.
my God. Okay, so listen. All right, since I need to have scholarly dissertations, just forget everything I said. I'm
All
an
right, wait,
idiot. I
wait,
have
wait,
no
wait.
idea what I'm talking about.
All right, I'll
We
do it.
know.
I'll do it. Ratchet feminism
Don't try to
is
help her out.
basically women's hip hop, right?
No, it's not at
The hip
all.
hop
It's
genre
You
not.
can't say that. You
of
can't say that, Lou.
Oh,
You can't say
Lou.
that.
Ratchet
hold on,
feminism is a
hold on, let me finish.
theoretical
Let me
framework.
finish. I'm gonna give you some artists because I wouldn't say all women hip hop. I shout out to women hip hop.
It's
They
not women
actually they
hop.
actually
That's
out doing the men.
not
So ratchet feminism would be Meg Thee Stallion,
Wait, I'll do it in
Sexy
that
No,
Red,
house.
no, no. You can't say that.
Glorilla.
No,
Bonnets
you
in
can't say that.
fucking public, Lou.
Yes,
ratchet
yes,
as
yes.
fuck.
All
No,
right.
Lou,
guys,
Lou,
that is
can I say
actually
something,
not
Lou?
what they're
I
that's
know, I
Not
know. I'm
actually
I
not
wearing a
what
joking.
really don't know what
bra,
y'all talking
Yeah,
not
I
about.
was
wearing a
joking. I
bra
was
in the
joking.
school
I was
office
joking.
when you're
I
picking up
don't
your
know what
fucking
I
Hey,
don't
kid.
know
can
what
them
ratchet
women keep going
feminism
back
is.
and forth? I
Hey, yo,
wanted them to
Lou.
keep
which
No,
going
no,
back
ones,
and forth.
Al?
wait. So look,
Hey, Lou, keep
look.
going.
The
You was
squabble
right.
wasn't
Hold
done.
Oh, you
on.
wrong.
No,
Ratchet
he's
feminism.
not.
Hold on, just stay on mute. I was joking about the first one, but look, I'm gonna give you a prime example of ratchet feminism. It will be the video that I
You
played.
said you just heard of
Lou,
it.
you don't know what you're talking about. I
I
Yes,
Al,
just
you
heard
don't
of
know
I
it.
what you're
like
Mute
talking
it.
about.
up.
I like
One mic. Everybody stay on mute.
He's trying,
Ratchet
guys. Let him try.
feminism would be a woman playing a music video talking about abortion, saying, "I got murder on my
That's a
mind."
parody.
um
Wrong again.
Lou, can I just ask a quick question, Lou?
No, I'm new to this. I swear to God, I'm
When
just.
did you first?
We
I
know.
When
just
did you
found out
first?
about ratchet feminism today.
When
I ain't
did
gonna lie.
you first encounter the term ratchet feminism?
Today, just now.
Okay, so 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago.
Yes.
So
Okay,
Kimberly,
so
And
Man, that
based
have
off,
Yeltsin was
listen,
you?
but
crazy.
listen, I have the range. I have the range to read the definition based off what Pink Pill is
Oh
saying, and I can correlate
That's
things
not how it
I'm
works,
comparing
sorry,
bro.
that
but
to that
can you look up
definition.
the
no,
Wikipedia
And a lot of
definition
us
for
have actually
critical
no,
race
lived this
theory
in
no.
because
real
it
life. We
also
don't
is
just
So
study
just to
insufficient?
books.
give a, I can actually give a real quick like primer. I am at 35.
So
I'm a
you're a ratchet
respectable.
feminist. One mic on you.
I am a respectable negress, right? So I have had
Negress.
many
I like that.
contentious. I've had many contentious discussions with Brittany Cooper, with well, I don't even we don't need to
That's
go
my
into that,
homie.
okay? Love, really like her. Treva Lindsay, adore her, okay? But what they are trying to do is to create a more inclusive space within their feminist theorizing. The idea is that historically, Black feminism and the most exalted, the people who get the most space in Black feminist theory are respectable negresses.
Politically
The
correct.
women who are most educated, right? The women who come from middle class and upper middle class families. Their aim is to create space within feminist theory for women who don't have respectable credentials. So it's not about doing the worst shit ever. It's not. That is actually not what they're ever saying in their work or their writing, which is widely available. They are actually trying to say that the work of feminism happens everywhere. It happens in the academy, it happens in upper middle class neighborhoods, it happens in Black churches, but it also happens in the hood. It happens in quote unquote ratchet spaces. And those women are just as worthy of listening to as the respectable negresses like me. That's what they're saying.
You're
Yeah,
cooking.
so
Hey,
this
that
Lou,
is
can I
sounds
say
I
ratchet.
just
something,
wanted
brother?
to
Put
big
a
it.
gun emoji in the chat if y'all agree. Put a brain emoji
Can
in the
I
chat if
speak,
I
y'all
Lou?
agree. All right,
agree.
hold on, wait, wait.
You
How
want to
would
know what's so
y'all
Brain.
agree
crazy
or
though, Lou?
disagree when you haven't read any of
I'm
the
I can
articles?
tell you. I can tell you.
you
This
know
is
I'm
fucking
shorthanded.
crazy.
It's
Y'all sound like anti-vaxxers trying to tell a scientist about how a vaccine
damn,
works.
I
Khaleesi.
was
But
No,
about
that's
to
no, no,
ask
exactly what
no,
Lou,
it's
and I
no,
about,
no.
though.
and
So
Hey,
Lou,
let's
let
can
me
I
not.
let
ask
me
Hold
say
on, hold
something
on.
real
So,
quick
so,
because I'm
so,
shorthanded. I'm
oh
really short winded.
go
But the
ahead,
thing
brother.
is,
Well,
it's crazy that we could commodify black so-called righteousness when y'all want to fucking twerk over my pancakes and French toast at brunch, but now all of a sudden they want to
and you like
teach it
that
You got
at
a
class.
shit.
problem
I
with
do
that? You
like
got a
it,
problem
but
with
now
that,
all of a
brother?
sudden
You
it's a
like
problem.
it.
Now it's a problem because the thing is, y'all want to be niggas, but y'all don't want to be niggas. Y'all don't want to take on the
What?
full niggerly of the nigger.
No,
And
Lou.
when it comes on to niggerly, like my uncles, my
Yo, what?
cousins, they got permanent gold teeth. Lou, let me cook. They got real permanent gold teeth that they can never take out. And that's how I'm going to be. When my teeth come out,
That
I'm
brother's
going to get some
harsh.
permanent gold. You heard me? But at the same time, it's like y'all want to be respectable, but at the same time, you don't want to be respectable. You only want one percentage of black people to be shown to the public, but at the same time, we don't have to be our best parts of ourselves to be shown to the public. So if they want to teach so-called ratchet blackness or ratchet femininity to people, let them teach it because y'all ain't making nothing that's better than Sexy Red's Get It
Oh,
Sexy. So if you ain't making
Hey,
no song that's
Bro,
better
you
than
know what's
that, then I need you
crazy?
to shut the
hey,
fuck
hey,
up.
I
Leah,
don't
hold on,
even
let me
like
say,
politically,
hold
And
on,
we're
bro.
gonna play
Lou.
it
I
right
don't
quick
even
for
like
y'all.
the
You don't
nigga
play
name
Sojourner
Sexy
Truth?
Red on the damn
You're a
song.
fucking
Like
idiot.
hey,
oh god.
hey, Lou, it's
Yo,
DJ.
Lou, can I speak real quick,
It's
please?
DJ.
Hold up.
No, just because
Can
you
I
want
Wait,
an
speak
let her
real quick,
build.
LBG
I
please?
didn't do
woman,
that.
you
I
can't
did
do
not
that
do
Lou,
shit to
that.
yourself. I will
Okay.
wait my turn.
All right, that's enough.
Lou,
Oh
Hey,
I
Lou,
man.
would like to give
all
a
Lou.
right. So
realistic.
hold on. Let me say this
Hey,
real
let me
quick.
get the
No,
mic for
I
one
haven't
second.
dealt
I
with
All
just
right,
want to
this.
tell
Mike.
I
Nova
haven't.
I
something.
got y'all. All right, hold on. Let me get some order. I got y'all. All right, so let me set the rules real quick, and I'm gonna let everybody speak. So, and it's not personal. I just got to get the order of the room. People are trying to hear. The chat is trying to hear. So, if you cut somebody off mid sentence, it is not a squabble, right? Like I see if you can like have a squabble and you ask them questions while they're going on with their point. But if you're just cutting people off, ad libbing, just unnecessary, there's a chat for that. Go to the bottom left, and literally there's a chat. All right. So, all right, who
Lou,
wanted to go?
Lou, can I
I
go,
just want to
please?
say this real
Lou,
Now,
All
quick.
right,
DJ,
it's
It's
on
hold on,
Yoshi,
Ayana.
Lou. I just want to say
hold
something
on.
to
Let me
Lou
say
Nova.
something
already
real quick.
went,
I'm gonna be
man.
Lou,
short.
All right,
Just
okay, hold
let
Yeah,
me
Lou.
get
on,
it
hold
off
on.
my
I got you. I
chest.
got you. I got you. Ayana, then Yoshi, and
Al,
then
And
DJ,
I'll
D
be
Gotti,
really quick. I promise.
and DJ. Oh
My
shit,
issue
DJ. Yeah,
I
with
whatever.
was
this
Yeah.
trying to
is,
say something
and
before
I
they
of
changed
course
the
I'm gonna
topic
give a
real quick.
Bro, y'all okay?
Yeah, we
I'm
still on topic. Stay on topic. We on topic right now.
yeah. No, this is to the topic. My example, y'all already know, gonna be education based. I'm just gonna say the way some of these motherfucking moms show up in this school office with these sheer tops and no bra on, embracing your sexuality when you're picking up your fucking elementary kid ought to be really illegal. There was a black principal in Houston for this reason, one of many, that tried to enforce a dress code for the moms when they were picking up their fucking kids, and they put her ass on the news and threatened to lose her job if she wasn't resigned. I get it, all the freedoms, and we're embracing femininity, but it's toxic, bro. Because it's really like you reserve the right to have a sub, like just low vibrational ass behaviors, and everybody's supposed to accept it. I'm sorry, it's inappropriate sometimes. I know I sound like a L7 weenie right now, but I also have a job to do when I'm up there consulting and I'm up here working with a principal, and a mom walks in half fucking naked, and there's kids in the office going to the nurse, dropping off attendance papers, heading to the cafeteria, but you got your freedom to show your titties and your goddamn nipple piercings. And there's nothing we can do because you got your rights. So I just wanted to say that because some shit really is out of control. And I promise you, I'm for us. I'm pro black, all of the things. I'm also saying that sometimes we got to reel that shit in just because it's not right. Thank you.
All right,
Well,
real
Yeah.
what
quick.
does that have to
So
do with
hold on, you mute
feminism?
up,
Because
you mute
they're
up, mute up, mute
embracing
up,
their
mute up, mute up.
sexuality, body
She made a good point.
positivity.
Like, bro, you ain't gotta ask no questions.
Body positivity. They're embracing their sexuality. That's what it has to do with it.
Yeah, yeah. Ratchet feminism is why the NBA draft is full of biracials and these niggas that got never mind. Hey DJ, it's on you. Do your thing.
Oh no, you didn't, Lou.
Hey, what I was just gonna say is the young lady that was speaking earlier, she she mentioned that that they using these terms and stuff like that to empower black women, but anything with a derogatory name isn't something that you can make a positive. That's just like that's like a white boy saying nigger or nigga. We all gonna jump on his head. Why should some professor, no matter who she is, be able to tell you you're a ratchet and a feminist at the same time, and then you embrace it as if you empowering black women because that's the narrative they steered around it. When we was growing up, if I called a girl, that's that little ratchet thing right there, we was already sexualizing her. We was already making her. Uh, we was basically saying she's the low of the low. She's a scum. She's easy. She whatever negative that we can think of, with that we put behind Ratchet. There is zero chance of somebody coming out right now just because they got a career in something and being able to change that and make it a positive. No one on planet Earth can make nigger or nigga a positive, but one race. That's blacks. If we call each other what's up, my nigga, we the only ones. Anybody outside our race say that, that's the same thing with ratchet. If somebody call you a ratchet, I don't give a fuck if you feel ratchet. You're still at the bottom in my book. That's the way I view it, and that's the way everybody should view it. And if you trying to say that you're a beautiful woman, you're a powerful woman, you can use words like beautiful and powerful. That way you know what you're really dealing with instead of trying to have other workarounds to be able to make yourself feel good about somebody calling you ratchet. You are a ratchet for a reason. And you are beautiful for a reason. You're smart, you're courageous, whatever you want to call yourself, you are that. But there's certain terms that's never going to change. And that's one of them. So I think when you speak on that, you need to really, really do your soul searching and research before you do that.
Y'all
Can
think
I
a
ask
ratchet
you
Did
is a
he
something?
just did he
nigger?
say
What are you
anything
Hey,
at all?
talking
hey, Lou,
about?
That was
Was there
wild,
anything
y'all.
that
What
he
are you
said there?
talking about?
Can I say something
Wait,
real
wait,
Hey,
he
quick?
was
hey,
cooking
Yoshi
though.
was
What's the
about to say
problem?
something. No, hey Yoshi,
Oh,
you
He
still
was
about to go?
cooking
What the
water.
fuck y'all talking about?
I literally, one, no, you're actually not cooking, right? Because the whole point is that the same way that Black people are able to recontextualize and reclaim or whatever the word nigga, and it's an intra community word that we say amongst each other. That is what the ratchet feminists are trying to do. They're saying that this is a word that has been weaponized against them, and instead of allowing people outside of themselves to degrade them with that word, that they are going to reclaim it and find some kind of power within it. Now I cannot relate to that experience, so I can't speak to them, but it's the same thing. We see people do that with bigoted language all the time. It's not a new thing.
And can
Yeah,
I
so
say
this is
I
something?
one of the
tell people
this
all
is
the
So
one of the
time.
biggest issues I have with that.
Hold
Kimberly,
on,
they
wait,
don't
wait. She
read
was
books,
talking to
man.
wait,
They
wait,
don't
wait.
read
She was
books.
talking to DJ. Let him respond.
Okay, my bad.
And then it's
So
on then it's on Yoshi. And then B
Thank
Gotti.
you.
so for me, I am from the culture, and every now and again, I let people be like, "Yo, what's up, my nigga?" But that depends on where we are, what setting, right? And if we by ourselves, or when we get by ourselves, somebody I'll be like, "Hey, bro, next time we chilling, bro, call me DJ." That is my nickname, not my nigga. And so because I am here to change stuff, I got a daughter, I got two daughters, and if I ever as a dad heard someone calling my daughter ratchet, I don't give a shit how empowering it is. I'm gonna let my baby girls know that is not empowering. That is actually making you look like the scum of the earth. So
The point
as
is
a
that the
dad,
word is not.
and as a man and a black man who actually fight for his community, I would be opposed to you being able to find a positive in that. I would say that whoever teaching that they need to just use regular words because we black people and we deserve that stuff. We deserve to be called beautiful. We deserve all this stuff without no workarounds. Don't ever accept that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and I think that it's totally, you are free to reject any label that people want to impose upon you. But if other women are saying that they find some kind of power or that they feel good or they find a sense of community by reclaiming that language, how are you able to tell them that they're wrong?
Because
Kimberly,
I'm a
does
man
it
and I'm gonna let them know,
Wait, let
like,
them
hey,
finish their
this is the
dialogue. It's a
original
good
meaning.
dialogue. Rasky,
nigger?
what up? Nikki, what up?
You got to
Go
give them
ahead,
the
DJ.
original meaning and let them know, like, hey, nigga and nigger was never empowering. It never will be. Ratchet, it would never be empowering, no matter how you look at it. Only way it's gonna be empowering is if you trick yourself and tell yourself that there's 10 different uh um fuck, I lost my thought. 10 different
Definitions.
yeah, definitions are 10 different everything that these people trick themselves with. We got, you can be a man, you can be a woman, you can be a one man, you can be all this, you got all these fucking gender role, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So I can't remember,
He,
but at the
she,
end of the
her,
day,
him,
you can't trick
shim.
yourself for that. Yeah, you
The
can't trick yourself like that. You just
intersections.
got
So,
to be
DJ, are you saying ratchet is kind of like the new nigga right now?
No, I'm saying ratchet shouldn't even be something that our women empower or embrace or take in. That should be something that they should just completely dismiss. It's just stupid,
Do you
really.
Well,
understand
DJ,
what
let
a
me ask you a question
theoretical
then.
Because the
framework
ask
is,
Wait,
the
wait, let
though?
me ask DJ a
question
question.
is
Wait, let me ask
Hold
DJ
asking
a question. One
on.
mic,
I,
One
I
one
mic,
just
mic.
one
asked him
mic.
a question. DJ,
Hold
do
on,
you
one
know
mic.
what a
Hold on,
theoretical
Khalees, let me ask him a question
framework
real quick.
is?
God damn, big head motherfucker.
Yo, y'all funny as shit. Did anybody catch the question
Do you
What's the
know what
question?
a theoretical framework is?
to DJ?
No, enlighten me.
It's so when we talk about ratchet feminism, we are not talking about women characterizing themselves necessarily as ratchet. We are talking about a way for black women to reclaim feminism and describe what they are experiencing through that lens. So when think about like when someone is caricaturized as being ratchet, they are caricaturized as being ghetto, as being yeah, basically as being ghetto, right? And they are saying, I'm not going to accept your framing that because I am from a certain background that I am less than and that the experiences that I have do not matter because of said background. They are not
That's a
That's
good
still an
point.
saying
attempt at legitimizing it.
Wait, let
I
her
mean,
land, cause
you're
that was a good
it's not
That
point.
is a good point. Go
legitimizing it.
ahead.
Are you missing what I'm saying? It's the same
It's
way
like it's the
that
same
when
thing
we
what
talk
black men
about
did with nigga. Like we turned
yeah,
that
it's
and
the same way when we talk about critical race
And if the
theory.
so-called
What we are
ratchets are
talking
taking,
about is
oh my fault.
analyzing and looking at our experiences from an intersectional lens, which means we are looking at these experiences not just through the lens of a person in a position of power, but a person who is oppressed in XYZ different ways and how those experiences impact how they show up in the world and how people treat them.
But okay, can I say something? Because let's.
Yeah, and Lou,
Who's
may I
that?
say something
I,
Is that
after?
Miko?
Excuse
Okay,
me.
let me
oh,
just
this
tell you
is
this.
Kim. No,
Oh, that's Kim.
Hold
no,
on.
I have not spoken the
I
entire
got
time.
this
I
fine.
have
I
That's why
thought
we
that I
having
was
this
supposed to go
convo.
Hey
Let me
yo,
next,
explain
but
it's
this.
maybe I
me
was
and
mistaken.
It's
Yoshi.
on Kim.
Uh,
it's gonna
This will be my
Kim.
last.
uh,
This will
It's
be my
on
last
a
reply,
Kim.
really
and I,
quick
y'all got
It's
question
it.
on
on the
Kim
floor,
Mama.
though.
Hey
A
yo,
really quick.
Lou,
Nah.
it's supposed to be
Stop
This
hogging
Yoshi
the
this will
Y'all
be
after
my
mic.
just
last
throwing it
reply, and y'all
off
can have it.
All
though.
right, we
Hey,
gotta let
no, no.
DJ
Hey,
Houston reply.
No,
This will be
let
my
Kim
last reply, and
speak.
y'all
Yeah,
can
yeah,
have
we
it.
let
gotta
I
let him.
DJ, let
Pass the
DJ
mic.
go. Let
Pass the
Yeah,
DJ
yeah,
mic.
we
go.
gotta let DJ go.
Listen,
And then I'm
listen.
going.
And Yoshi.
If you ask me, if you ask me, when you just continuously read the term and you continuously have to teach yourself and remind yourself what this is doing, that's a form of grooming. So if I got to keep reading niggerism, at some point I'm gonna be able to accept the fact that I'm a nigger. So you really need to just, there's no way in shape or form you're going to be able to make me feel like there's some empowerment in there whatsoever. That what I'm saying is you need to find other words. Like those ladies, all this stuff need to be rejected ASAP. It need to be, we all need to be writing posts and remarks, whatever we need to do to get that out of those schools, because those are black schools. If you look at it, predominantly black. We need to get those people out of there because that's terrible
DJ, I
for
have
our
a quick
people for them
question
to do
for
that.
you
y'all
as a
are
DJ.
literally y'all are
I'm not a
literally
DJ, but
Oh,
listen,
you're not a
you're
but let
DJ.
me
saying
just
Okay.
finish.
literally
There's
needs to be
words
kicked
out
out of
there that
That's
you
school.
his
can
name.
that
That's
you
Oh,
his.
my
there's
That's
fault.
other
his
words
title.
you can
No
use to
question.
express your womanhood, your feminism, or whatever else you want to express outside of things that's derogatory or
But if you
negative. I
know they're
promise you.
already being
You don't
exploited
get it.
like through ratchetness and the music, and they're already like making these millions for these record companies, if you knew that they were the ones teaching the classes, how would you feel about that?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your
Would you feel
question.
any differently?
That
If you
question
knew
made no sense. But this
that
is
that
not
question made a
taught
lot
in
of
Wait
regular
a
sense.
second.
schools.
Wait, I just want to
This is
say,
a
can I say
college
something
course.
really quick
Yeah, I know something that makes sense.
about
What
what?
makes sense is that I'm going right
Yeah,
now.
go ahead,
That's what
Yoshi. Go
makes
ahead,
sense.
Yoshi.
Can we let the
Wait,
women
what?
dialogue about this? Because
No,
respectfully, y'all
Yeah.
don't need to be part of
Yes,
this
we
no.
conversation.
should.
Nah.
Yes,
Yeah, I
Yes.
because
All right,
y'all
agree.
I'm
gonna
back.
call
I'm
out
back.
We
I'm
y'all.
back.
make
I'm back.
that
I'm
Yo,
back.
Y'all
I'm
Lou,
back. I'm
lost the
back.
Lou, you said
Hey,
it's
conversation.
one mic.
me
First
One
and
of
mic.
all,
One
I'm the
mic. One
most
mic. One
ratchet
mic.
nigga on this
One mic.
stage.
One mic. One mic. One mic. All right. I just gotta get some order. The women was. I mean, the women and the men that was just talking. That was a good dialogue. Cause I was. This is a new term. Put a gun emoji in the chat if y'all never heard of ratchet feminism until today. Put a brain emoji in the chat if you trying to act like you been knew about it. Let me see something real quick.
So Lou, really quick, I just want to say
I
something
don't.
about the guy that just spoke. Just real quick. I promise I'll
I
be
thought
quick
Yoshi
after
was
you can do
next.
the.
If
Can
you
I can
knew,
I
I
go
was
now?
trying.
Yeah, I kind of.
yeah,
No,
Yoshi
he
was
can
next.
Yeah,
ask.
let
Yoshi
Yoshi
was.
go
No,
real quick.
Miss Kim. I was trying to go. I have not spoken
Yoshi
the
been waiting
All
entire
right,
time.
I'll
for.
put you in the
Oh,
queue.
Nah,
I'll put
yeah,
you in the
hold
thank
on,
queue.
Kev.
you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
All
Yoshi
right,
You're in the
hold
did.
queue.
on, real
You're in
quick,
the
real quick, real quick. Everybody, mute up, mute up, mute up. All right, let Yoshi go, and then it's Bullets, and then it's Kim.
Wait, can we
and
let
No,
the
let's
and then
woman
can
make
go
you let
first?
the
Because these niggas are gonna talk forever.
I
yeah,
know.
can you let the
And
queue.
then
women
Hey,
What was the
Kalishi.
Yoshi
conversation?
been
Kalishi.
waiting.
can you let the women
You.
No, it's on Yoshi. Just mute up. Can
My
y'all
name.
just mute the fuck up? It's on
Yeah,
Yoshi.
he about to speak forever. Go ahead.
Yeah, and when we use that term, and just
Oh,
He's
make
in the
he's in the
sure you
matrix.
agree
We
with
gotta
me,
matrix.
come
because I'm
back
not.
to him.
Thanks.
You breaking up, Yoshi.
All right, cool.
Try it again. You got it. You got it.
Now I got a red bar.
Nah, we can hear you now.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Kim,
Go ahead.
go, and then we'll
Can
come
I
back
just
to
say
him.
Nah,
something
nah,
really
we hear
quick?
you. We
Next
hear you,
person.
Yoshi. Go
Next
ahead.
Relax,
person.
Dr.
Oh my
Nova.
god.
Why you telling me to relax? We hear him.
Because we can't hear him. Just let it. We'll come back
Caught
to
a
him.
foul? Oh my god. Yo, anybody cut Yoshi off? I'm shooting you. All right, we're moving on. Yoshi left. All right,
All
it's on
right,
Bullets.
thank you, Lou. Peace to the
Then it's on
room.
Kim.
Oh
Yeah, peace to the
God.
room. God bless everybody.
Look what you did, Kalisha.
Hope y'all had a
Hold on. Can
beautiful
y'all hear
night.
me? Go ahead, Gotti. Go ahead. I'll go
Oh,
after you, Gotti.
all right, Yoshi. I'll
You,
give it to
Dr.
you after I'm finished.
Nova.
I just want to say this, right? I've heard ratchet feminists, just that movement, for a couple years now because, like I told you, Lou, I've been a follower of the Manosphere for years, right? And a lot of people say that the Black Manosphere is bad for Black men. It's not. It's a beautiful movement that teaches Black men how to be men, right?
Now, when it comes to black women feminists, and it comes to these hip hop, they call themselves quote unquote hip hop feminists, the Joan Morgans, the Dream Hamptons, the Michaela Angela Davises, the Brittany Coopers. These are the people that have always had anti-black rhetoric. If you ever watch Melissa Harris Perry, her show on MSNBC, you would hear these same black professors, these same what they call black educators, talk very down about black men, say that black hip hop was very misogynistic and all this type of things, but they will promote women like Superhead. They will promote the women that was on
Wake it
Real
up. He
Housewives of
cooking
Atlanta.
now.
They will promote the woman that
That's
was
a
on
good
Real
point.
Housewives of Atlanta. These same black women, these are not young black women. These are Generation X black women. These are women that are in their 40s and 50s. And they promoted the degeneracy of black women. They have an anti-black men rhetoric that has been going on for years that still to this day, they still profiting off of. And they use these young black women that are in these colleges to brainwash them with their rhetoric.
Mm.
And what I'm hearing from a lot of these people that sit on the stage talking about, well, that how can you come with this term and think it's not, it is. When you have these people talking about wet ass pussy, and these are your politicians like Maxine Waters, and they are supporting that type of rhetoric, that's a problem. That's a problem. When you have Beyonce talking about watermelon, she telling young girls about sucking dick. That's a problem. Okay? And these young girls are singing these songs.
Let
So
him
you
land. Let him
laughing,
land.
y'all
He cooking.
laughing, but
Let
it's
him
not
land. He
funny.
cooking.
It's not funny. These songs that these young girls are singing in the neighborhood that's running around, they are being encouraged by these black women that's saying it's freedom, it's your body, it's you. You have the right to say what you want to do because these men been profiting off of you since the 90s while you was in those videos getting that $50 to shake your ass and show your body. Now you get to pimp these niggas out. That's the culture. Okay? This is why you have mothers taking their daughters to learn how to be on the pole. That shit is toxic behavior. This is not, and that's why I say, Lou, a lot of times they talk about the black manosphere, right? These brothers never told young men to be drug dealers, to beat on their wife, to cheat on their wife. They tell black men, be on your mission and purpose, get yourself, your finance right, get your body right, get your mental right, get spiritually right. That's all these brothers is telling you. Don't sit there and chase these women. God is going to put a woman in your life. So continue to go about your mission and purpose and focus on that instead of focusing on the bullshit. But when you listen to these women, they are teaching black women to be prostitutes. And you hear it on YouTube. You see it in the academia with these college professors, like I told you. All of them have the same story. Oh, these men are nothing but narcissists. They're nothing but misogynists. But these women is giving advice to women, and they was all ex-strippers, ex-video hoes, ex-prostitutes. These not wholesome women. These not women that went to church. These not women that been married. These women that been single their whole life, got 4 or 5 baby daddies, and they giving young black women advice on how to take money from these niggas. Okay? It's
You
the
never learn
Players Club
So, are you
you
mentality.
talking
never
about the
People don't.
college professors?
He ain't done. He ain't
Okay?
Yes, the
done.
college
It's the
He ain't
professors
players.
that are
done.
It's
teaching
the
them
He
to
ain't
players.
suck
It's
done.
the
dick with
He
Players
five
ain't
baby
Club
done.
daddies.
mentality.
Wait, one mic. This is a good segue because now we're done with the feminists because we've been talking about women, and now it's time to hold the
Yeah.
men accountable. Let him land, and then we're gonna interview because Bullets. He said his godfather that he looks up to is Tony Sotomayor.
No.
So we're gonna
Hey
ask
Lou,
him
it's a perfect
why he
segue. And
look
Hey,
by
up
the
yo.
to a
way,
nigga like
And then
this. Let him
ask him
land. Let him land. Everybody mute
Yeah.
up. Let
Yeah.
him
So,
land.
wait,
And
and then ask
like
him
you
I
if he
understand
said,
what I
read
Stay,
the
said?
stay on
book or if
topic.
he just saw the YouTube videos.
like I said, Lou, when people, like I said, when they talking, and I could tell that a lot of these people have never watched these women's platforms. They have never watched them have town hall meetings. They had a whole town hall meeting back in
what if we were there
2011.
though, Bullets?
Hip hop. Hold on 1 second, brother.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
bad.
When they had the town hall meeting about hip hop versus the black community, and they was talking about, and it was nothing but black feminists on the panel. The Joan Morgans, the Melissa Harris Perrys. These are the women that are promoting the superheads, that promote nothing but degenerate black women behavior.
You're a
And
damn.
these are women that have children that is
You're
40 and 50
Bro,
plus.
let him
a
Some of them
land.
are
liar.
married.
You're a liar.
Okay, that's cool, miss. That's cool, miss. But I'm not a liar. Okay, I used to watch Melissa's platform every morning,
I was
Hey, why
every
y'all mute
there.
up?
Saturday, and all she had was black women promoting degeneracy, black women behavior. She had nothing but the
Don't
same
move it down. What
superheads
damn.
that we talking about that wrote a book talking about her escapades with a bunch of rappers and athletes. Okay, but this woman is called, considered a idol, an icon for black women feminists. You cannot tell me they don't promote these women. These are not women that are wholesome women. These are
Melissa
Jezebels and harlots.
Hold on,
They
let
are
is
him
nothing
land
but
though.
married
whores.
to
Bullet.
a
I mean,
black man.
Dr.
Who
Okay,
is
Goddess. I'm gonna
whatever,
let you. Hold on,
whatever.
one mic,
That's Dr. God.
Like I said, Lou.
black?
Everybody mute up. Hold on, real quick. I just want to say we want you know, the purpose of intellectual game, man. We want to see both sides. So
Yes, I want
he's
to
the
respond to his
manosphere.
dumbass shit.
I'm gonna let you respond uninterrupted. I'm gonna let you respond, but let him get his full thought
Thank
out.
you.
He's speaking for the
Thank
So it's
you.
manosphere.
Bullets
Lou,
So
he's
God
what
been
I'm
and
in
Dr.
saying is,
therapy
Lou,
Goddess, to
getting
be
his
clear.
full
like
thought
what
out for
people don't
20
understand,
minutes. Why, what
like
is
I
this
said, I'm
about?
almost finished, miss.
Let him
Please.
finish, and then Dr.
I'm
Goddess, you're gonna
almost
go.
finished. Thank you.
Lou, this is insane.
Thank
One mic
you.
on you,
What
Queen.
people don't understand is, like I said, it's nothing to argue, Lou. It's nothing to argue. If you watch these women from 2010 to 2018 with the rhetoric, they rhetoric has worked. This is why you have a whatever her name is, the leader of the Me Too
Oh, you
movement.
late to the
This,
wholeness.
all right. This is why they considered the Me Too movement a movement, because you had these same black women that target black men and created a movement that target black men with feminism behind it. So you can miss me with the bullshit and tell me all this good shit about these women. They hate black men and they hate the black community. And I
All right.
yield my mic.
We about to have Dr. Goddess coming up.
Yeah,
Lou, this
First of
is
He
all,
messed
lost me
up.
with
May I
hold
Toronto.
on,
Wait,
hold on.
respond?
I got it. Everybody mute up. Put a gun emoji in the chat if y'all agree with bullets. Put a brain emoji in the chat if y'all
wait,
disagree. All
Lou,
right, Dr. Goddess, it's on
can we
you.
have Kim go before Dr. Goddess responds because Kim has been waiting really
yeah.
patiently on
And
mute.
by the way, Bullets, I like to say
Kim, you
Happy
want to
Pride
respond to
Month.
that? Kim, you want to respond to that?
Oh, I thought she meant the other Kim.
Which
Yes,
Kim?
KYM, if you're still on
Wait,
the
no, no, hell
stage.
no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. Wait. This is responses. We're doing
I
responses.
thought it was gonna be
Yeah,
Dr.
let Dr.
Goddess and
Goddess go. Kim
yeah,
can
Dr.
wait after
Goddess and
me.
Yeah.
Bullets.
Dr. Goddess on you, then it's on Kim.
Can I go after Kim,
Yeah.
please?
And like I said, Bullets, Happy Pride Month to you. We know what you
And
did.
can
Go ahead.
makeup please fucking respond?
Yes, it's on makeup after the Dr. Goddess, and then Kim respond. Yes.
Wait, no, no,
Let
Lou.
me
I'm supposed to go
too.
after Kim.
Oh yeah, my bad.
No, I've
Pink me,
been
I forgot.
asking forever.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
literally
yeah.
been
Makeup ain't spoken
Okay,
yet.
listening.
Pink.
you can go before me,
All right,
makeup.
Dr.
Go ahead,
Goddess.
girl. You can go
Thank
before
you,
me,
Dr.
thank
Goddess,
sweetie.
you.
respond to
Love
Bullet's points. Thank
you.
you.
Yep, no problem. So as usual, Bullets is up here lying through his teeth. First of all, there's no need to lambast these women. People can, like what Kimberly said. I actually know all of these women. Um, the pink pill asked me first if I had heard of ratchet feminism. I never got a chance to respond. Okay, so that's number one. Number two,
Lily, what up?
um,
Did she cut off? You said
Hey,
number two?
Lou.
misinformed. What you no?
Yeah, we hear
Can
you
you hear
now.
me?
You're at
Did
number
she
two.
go
Number
out?
two.
Can you
Everybody
hear
mute
me?
up. Number two.
So, B Gotti, you are so misinformed, and I really don't appreciate you trying to disparage these women. First of all, Melissa Harris Perry, who you mentioned over and over and over again, she's married to a black man. And when she was asked, what makes you feel most empowered or most something, I forget what it was, but it was something really positive. And she said, you know what? I noticed some of the feminists, they may not like what I have to say, but I adore my husband. He's just absolutely wonderful. She went on and on about loving her husband, her black man husband. So for you to sit up on this stage and say all these women hate black men, and so I mean it's just a pure
She never had a slander campaign
it's
on black men on her
pure
platform.
unadulterated lie.
No.
Let Dr. Goddess go because we cleared the stage for you though. Bullets. You have a
Exactly.
Shout
chance.
out to Black Love.
Exactly. So if you like it seems like people are getting caught up in the title ratchet feminism. If you know these women, and if even if you don't, you could easily just Google some of their writings and read it for yourself. They had a collective called the Crunk Feminist Collective. Remember the word crunk? Is that going to derail the black community too? Mickey Kendall is known as she had a blog, and I'm sure it still exists, called Hood Feminism. Is hood going to derail the black community? I mean, they take on different titles all the time. So the fact that ratchet feminism is like the newest term, it's just it's unfair, to mischaracterize what they're doing, and it's unfair to stay ignorant about it. So you can read, you don't have to worry about reading one particular scholar's work in a class that you're never going to attend. You can look on the internet and look up the Crunk Feminist Collective and read their articles. Look up Hood Feminism and read her work. It's just that simple. But these women, what they have always advocated for is the empowerment and the full humanity of Black women and girls. And many of the girls that you all know are routinely disparaged all the time. They talk about sexual abuse. They talk about Mickey Kendall had a hashtag that went viral called Fast Tailed Girls, where she was talking about how oftentimes young girls who have been molested, right? Instead of being listened to, they're just called being fast. Oh, she's fast. And meanwhile, these girls are just victims of sexual abuse of either members of their family or older Black men in the community. That's a fact. Sorry if you get upset about that, but somebody has to talk about it. And I'm glad she talked about it. And then when we talk about these lyrics about Black women, the part of the issue is Black women owning their own bodies, owning their own sexuality. So the first time I heard about this type of feminism was actually a colleague of mine, and she was talking about Little Kim. And I was not a fan of Little Kim. But after I listened to what she had to say, I didn't fully agree with her, but I had a newfound respect for what Little Kim was doing, and at least her autonomy around her own body and trying to express her sexuality and so on and so forth. Now, I never got to the point where I was, loving Little Kim like that, but I still understand the point. I understood that before, when I was coming up, I was listening to Salt and Pepper, but Salt and Pepper initially they were written for by men. Little Kim's initial raps were written for her by Biggie. Like men were writing women's lyrics. So the fact that women are now expressing themselves the way that they want to express themselves is still empowering, whether you agree with it or not. They're actually able to speak their own minds and tell us about their realities. Like y'all didn't have shit to say when all these men were out here telling us about their realities, and they were talking about all types of pussies that they got and everything that they did sexual wise. You ain't have no problem with that shit. But now that women want to claim themselves and claim their
Oh,
bodies and
you
claim their
cooking? Go
sexuality,
ahead.
now you got a fucking
You
problem.
part
Get
of the
the fuck out of
problem.
here.
You part of the problem, miss. You part of the problem.
No,
You
I
part
do
of the
not.
I don't
No,
know
problem.
if she was
not at
done
all.
no
And
bullets.
I
Like
do
respectfully,
not.
I cut her off when you was going. So are you done, Doctor Goddess?
No, I wasn't.
All right,
No.
keep going.
Thank you. So, B. Cardi, I call you a problem. You are a fucking problem because what you did was sit up here and mischaracterize their work. And then you had the nerve to try to
Yo, check
attack
your back
them
channels.
and say that they're all in their 40s and 50s. That is not true. That is absolutely not true. And so, and at least half of the women that you talk about, especially Dr. Treva Lindsay, if you saw her, many of the women in this room would run to date her. So don't play. Do not play. Half of those women, at least half of them, have men. They love Black men, and that's a part of the issue. They want to expand the minds and the whole judgment. They're challenging us, and they're challenging you all, and they're also challenging other women. We know women can perpetuate patriarchy too, so they're challenging other women as well, which is what Kim said. She said they were trying to expand the definition of feminism beyond the respectable Negroes and so on and so forth. That's what she said. You clearly didn't hear a word that she
Okay,
said. So stop
okay,
lying and stop lying on these women and stop misrepresenting what they're
okay.
talking about.
Can I?
Hold on, real quick. Everybody, stay on mute. Stay on mute. Put a gun emoji in the chat if y'all agree with the bullets. Put a brain emoji in the chat if y'all agree with
Can
Dr.
I
Goddess.
respond, Lou?
Thank you
Hold on, bro, because
for
I'm not
giving
trying to have a
God us the
long. Wait,
brain.
wait, 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 wait. I'm not trying to have a long-winded
I'm not
loss.
being
You
long-winded.
spoke for. Wait, hold on. You spoke for 46 minutes. She spoke for an hour. I'm gonna let y'all just sit on that, and we gonna double back, big bros. Kim
That
is
was
on
really
you.
good. I ain't gonna lie. Like Dr. Goddess's
It's
She
on
went to
submission
Kim or
bed.
was
Can
Kim.
I
You
really
go
there?
good.
now before I start snoring?
Oh yeah. Kim. Then oh yeah. Hold on, my bad. Not Kim. Makeup is gonna respond, and then Kim back in the queue. I do responses. Kim. Makeup is on you. My bad.
And then Lou, I just have one question. This is Miki after everyone has spoken.
Do you want makeup to
And
go
look,
after
don't forget me. No, it's me.
So makeup.
I'm trying to
makeup goes
wait.
next?
It's
Huh.
makeup,
So
and then it's Kim, and then it's me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
so I've never heard of ratchet feminism before this space tonight, but I think that millennials have been existing in it for a long time. Shout out to all the women in policy and lawyers that I know who abso-fucking-lutely practice ratchet feminism. I do wonder what the line is. I think that I heard people mention Sexy Red. I'm not sure if she's a part of this or not. I really don't appreciate her going to schools, and I don't appreciate educators asking for her to come out. Uh,
Thank you,
yeah.
makeup.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I do have a line with my feminism, and that does include ratchet feminism if this is a part of it. I'm still trying to understand it here. I also think that it's weird that B. Gotti and other men of the manosphere can name where the women are going wrong, but they can't look internally and inside. I completely echo the sentiments of Dr. Goddess around you didn't have a fucking problem when Lil Wayne was exploiting Superhead. But then when the bitch turned around and made millions off of it and told her fucking story, it's a problem.
She's a piece of
A
shit
lot of
prophet.
y'all, a lot of y'all are just
Let her
mad
land bullets.
because you are not in control. Okay? You niggas were not standing up talking about how this degenerate ass music is fucking harmful. Okay? You never gave a fuck about it. You really didn't care at all until women started taking ownership of the exploitation that was going to happen to them anyway. They just said, fuck it, let me just do it myself, right? I might as well make the money. If people are going to be doing it anyway, let me do it. I mean, it's really a chess move. Um, so I don't know. I think that depending on what feminism we're talking about, uh, it's been extremely helpful to the collective. I do think that there is a line, and I'm not speaking on the ratchet feminism because I still don't know enough about it. But that manosphere shit, manosphere manifesto, right? I mean, I think that we can use them interchangeably in reference to the damage and the harm that we have seen the people, the men who are part of the manosphere display. I mean, on the Discord, shootings, manifestos, the violence. I mean,
That's a lie. That's a
it's
lie.
really, excuse me, have some control. Did the manosphere not teach you that? The teachings are not teaching. Stay in a man's
Get
place.
him, makeup. Get him.
So yeah, I just think that it gets really, really weird with the manosphere men. And then on top of that, the last thing I'll say is that they're still not producing what they're supposed to quote unquote be producing, right? they're still not in their proper position. And I'm not understanding that. Y- Uh, uh, it's almost like, despite the teachings that you guys claim outside of women that you're learning, you're still not getting the women.
Get it out. Get it out.
I think that that's the part that behooves me, and it should behoove you as well. You're still not getting the desired outcome because you're still irate. In fact, it's probably the opposite. You're sitting around with a bunch of men jerking your fucking dicks off together. It's maybe it is a little homo now that I think about it. I don't know, but nonetheless, Manosphere down, very harmful to the collective. A lot of incels in there, and I think that we should take a closer look at black men the same way that they try to take a closer look at black women around what quote unquote feminism it is that we're following. That's all
All
I
right,
have to
real quick,
offer. Good conversation.
real,
Thank
real
you.
quick before Kim go, I just want to say this quick. I mean not Kim. Kim already went. Oh no, Kim didn't go yet. All right, let me say this before Kim go, and then Pink Pill. Uh, One thing I've seen with the manosphere and I'll say radical feminism. I won't say feminist, but when it's time to talk about like accountability on the manosphere side, they say, "Well, women do it," and then when we do the accountability and with some shit that's going on that we can collectively agree with that's problematic on a woman's side is always, "Well, oh, men do it." And that's the point of divide and conquer, right? Instead of the self accountability, we do the scapegoat shit where we point to the other side and say they do it as well. It's just it's kind of weird. But
Yeah, but
Kim is on you.
can I offer why those things are not the same?
Yes, yes, do your thing.
Um, Okay, so from my understanding with my interactions with the men, I've actually had extensive interactions. If the idea is that men are the leaders, that patriarchy is natural and normal, then wouldn't that presuppose that men would be willing to take the lead in ownership and personal responsibility and leadership? Is it leadership to reflexively point the finger at women who you say are lesser or inferior or are supposed to be following? Like, to
But
me, it makes sense if a feminist says, well, men
That's a
are
good
doing
point.
this too because our position is equality. Our position is that we are mutuality, right? Like that we're complementary.
we always
That
but
neither of the genders is better or worse, then it kind of makes more sense. But if Manosphere is trying to put themselves above us, then why would they equate themselves to us?
That's a good
let me
point
ask you a
because
question.
imagine having all this patriarchy and
Wait,
you still ain't getting no money.
see our dynamic in America. I can't speak for other Black people globally, but we actually always allow our women to have some type of I wouldn't say freedom because but some autonomy on what they can do and what they can't do. So when you this is not our patriarchy. The Black we always let women lead in certain aspects, right? Or am I
No,
tripping?
you're
No,
that's
Black
not
American,
true.
no.
No, no.
All right, you just talking about your ass. All right,
I
that's
would
what
No,
you
say,
no, I'm
want.
not
I would
talking out of my. I
say,
can give you an example.
hey, this is Race. I would
You
like to
said
chime
what?
in.
Who's that talking? So keep going.
Oh my gosh, like in terms of like the men leave all the child rearing and most of it, like all the burden of raising these kids with a 72 out of wedlock rate.
Let him
What you
go.
talking about?
All right, Kim, it's on you, man. All right, y'all gonna be bad faith with it, so it's all good. Kim, it's on you, and then
You said bad
This
faith.
is Race. I would like to
Pink
chime in.
pill.
Brooklyn,
Yes,
see,
Race,
let
you got it
Nova
after
go.
Pink pill. Kim, you there? Hey, somebody got El Janelle blocked. That's my people. So I don't want to move the whole stage down. Just
Just know, Lou,
just
I don't block nobody on here. I want to see. I want them to see me shining. You know what I mean?
Somebody need to block Bullets monkey head ass.
Why?
Everybody need to block bullets. Literally
y'all see how
everybody.
listen. So I'm
He
doing
got to
little
talk.
breaks, see, I be doing like little 6 day breaks, 5 days. Then I come back and then I do the I'm not doing the everyday shit no more. But let me have showers promote with showers, you there? While we wait. Never mind. All right, Kim is on you. Kim, you there?
Kalisha,
Probably
If
you
you
sleep.
here?
not listen. I'm not warning nobody. I'm just gonna
On here,
move
Khaleesi
everybody
talk.
down. So whoever got El Janelle
She
blocked,
in the
okay,
room.
yeah, okay,
I ain't got nobody
all right,
blocked on here.
all
Just
right.
let you
No,
know.
she back in the
Bro,
room.
I
She
don't
back in
even
the
know
room.
who that is, but hey, sis.
Hey, Lou,
All
can
right,
I
El
say
Janelle.
something, brother? Can
What's
I?
up,
Ayana,
Ayana?
I am so
No,
upset with you.
it's
I like that hair
No!
too,
Will
Ayana. I ain't
y'all
seen you
let
do that
Pink
shit
Pill
like
go,
that.
please?
I
Hi,
need
God
it's so
you.
pretty
damn.
of
You
you to have me
please.
Miki,
blocked.
what's up, Miki? You was on your shit today, Miki. You the financial goddess out
Dr.
this joint.
Nova,
Hey,
you've
Lou.
been telling all them women you love them. Stop trying to get
Hey,
some
hey,
random
yo, Lou.
Chill out, chill out.
Can y'all
Don't.
let Dr. Pink Pill? Can y'all let Pink Pill speak?
Dr. Pink
Y'all
Pill
done
is
raped
crazy.
her over the coals. Now y'all can't let her finish.
And
yeah.
Pink Pill actually brought the ratchet feminism to the conversation. So
Oh
we
yeah,
definitely
she
gotta
did.
the person that actually
Yes, please let her go.
yeah. So we actually gotta give her some leeway because she actually brought the ratchet feminism to the convo. So Pink Pill is on you.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, when I introduced it, I asked Dr. Goddess for a reason because I know that she's very entrenched in this, and I never claimed to know everything about it. But what I will say is that the summary was uh, it disgusted me. I'm gonna be honest. And the reason why, and I answer the question for it, is like, why does it need to be like that name and be that base? I mean, we've got womanism, we've got hip hop feminism. Like, why do we need ratchet feminism? Like, what's next? Are we gonna need like titty
I love it.
feminism, feminism? Like, to me, it's like um, um, there was a point made. Dr. Goddess said that the men didn't say anything like when the hip hop artists were saying all these derogatory things, and she's mostly right. But like in the '90s, people people did protest. Like people did protest and try to get that derogatory stuff out of the music. And it was the men, but it was also black female feminists and white feminists who said, these are these men's stories. This is NWA stories. These are Luke's stories, and they should be free to do it. And it was feminists that like let that shit slide. And so what I'm here is
Was
that it's
it?
kind of the mirror thing. Yes, I'm not saying every black feminist, but I'm saying that black feminists and white feminists said they defended the rappers' positions, and they ignored the concerns of black women who said that this is damaging to us, and they said, well, these men are telling their story, so they defended it, right? And so like what I'm seeing now is that it's kind of the defense again of like, well, these women are just telling their stories, but it's like these men told their stories, and look at what happened. Like these men told their stories and gang violence went through the freaking roof.
And
These
then
men
rap
told their
music became the biggest industry in America, and then a lot of people became millionaires and billionaires off of rap music, off of black men telling their stories.
yeah,
Keep
and look
going
at
What
how
ahead.
has it
much
done
better,
to our community?
and look at how much
Hey,
better off our
what?
community is. Our
That's the
community is
dumbest
so
shit.
beautiful.
It was
It's
gonna
so
So
happen
we're blaming
anyway. It was gonna
diverse.
feminists
happen
for
anyway.
It
for
really
In
does
that
as a
sense, in
family.
that
I
Why
made
are
sense,
you
sense
what's
though,
talking
so
didn't I?
over
wrong
her?
about
Mute
us
up.
saying
Why are you
black
No,
talking
woman,
over
they
her?
about to
Mute
do
up.
But go ahead, Pink Pill. Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like look at how well we did. We've got unicorns flying in our neighborhoods. Every child has a father and a mother who's married. We're all building generational wealth. All of our children are in the gifted program. Look at how great it turned out. And
It
that's my
did
point.
actually. A lot of
Oh
our
my
hoods were
god.
Yeah.
so
destitute.
y'all don't want
This
freedom
is
of
Dr.
race.
Nova,
Can
speech.
I
bro, you
chime
gotta
in
stop
now?
ad libbing,
No,
bros.
I'm
Please,
wondering.
bros, please.
I think
Who
No,
race
is
is
Seneca?
next.
but Pink Pill. I'm
Said
wondering.
race
So
is
are you
next.
Let Brooklyn go.
advocating for? Are you advocating for to get rid of freedom of speech?
No,
Because
ask her if her man
It
is
sounds
black
like
or
no
white.
like isn't
representation.
that isn't that like one
just
of
for some
our
No,
rights
no,
as
range.
no,
American
no,
citizens?
no, no, not at all. No, you're free to listen. Um, free. You're free to speak and
Freedom
say
of
whatever. That's not my point.
expression.
Wait,
And I'm free
but
to look at you like you full of shit.
I mean, that's
okay. So what I'm
fair. That's
saying
Right.
is
fair,
So
like,
but
what's the point?
no, it's,
can I? Yeah. So
I'm not saying
Hey,
that.
Pink
What
Pill,
I'm
is your
saying
man
is
black or white?
I think
yeah.
that
So
Pink Pill, I've been listening, and you did bring up the ratchet feminism point, right? But from what I've heard and what I've read while y'all was talking so far, it's basically a sector of black women, the ones that are deemed ratchet because they're the ghetto, the black girls that are deemed this way. They're also giving them a voice within the feminist movement. That's what I've read. That's what the Kimberly spoke about. That's what Kalisha spoke about, and I don't understand how that all because of the word ratchet is so detrimental to our community. Not only with that, but now you're also saying that the feminist movement has something to do with black men deeming us as bitches and hoes.
We were
This is
bitches
a
and hoes before they
remarkable
did that.
standpoint.
Before they
That's what I'm
marketed it.
saying. It's like you're taking the onus off of the men, and you putting it in the laps of black women in particular, because you started off with the ratchet feminism, and
I
now
don't
you're
listen.
saying that
I
it was
listen.
it
Going
was
back to
black
the whole
feminists that went there and told them that they should be able to say bitches and hoes. Like these are first for me, and
Brooklyn
it's
and
it's
Lou,
really
y'all,
not correlating to what I know from black women then or now.
y'all know I'm short-winded, so I'm gonna be very short-winded. All right, so if it wasn't for the hood culture, I would have never been in my career now writing for A&E and doing all some other kind of stuff through rap
well,
music.
great for
But
you.
because yeah, great for me. Don't cut me off. But thank you, because I didn't cut you off. I let everybody listen to you. So here's the thing. So you want everybody else to commodify our so-called ratchetness, ghetto-ness, get our music and commodify it. But as soon as somebody puts it into this, or they want to legitimize it, then it's a problem. But it's gonna be there anyway. Because guess what? Because everybody's listening to Sexy Red right now. Everybody's listening to Glorilla right now. So they're gonna make money, and people gonna make money off of it, and a lot of people gonna exploit it no matter what. So you might as well let the right people do what they're supposed to do. Because when you were talking about the ratchet classes, and no, I don't agree with the ratchet classes, whatever. But you never said who was
But they
teaching the
exist
you
though.
yes. But you never said who was teaching these ratchet classes. Because my people's from Gilpin Court.
Black women.
Gilpin Court is the biggest housing project in the South. It's in Richmond, Virginia, the biggest housing project in the South, right? So a lot of my people's from here. So the thing is, if they out there and they get a job and they can teach some of these college classes about their ratchetness, guess what? Teach it. Get it
Yeah,
sexy, and everybody
So
sing
may I
along. Go ahead.
Yeah,
may I
this is
come
Ray.
in,
So I'm
please?
supposed to
Unfortunately,
speak.
May
like this
I
is
come
I
how
in,
was in
You
the
please?
queue
were
to
not
speak.
supposed
This
to
is
no.
speak,
Ray's.
Ray.
That's
Okay,
what he
I was
said.
in the
Lou
queue to
said I was in
speak.
the queue to
This
speak.
No,
Go
he
ahead,
is
didn't.
Race.
Miki.
Race,
He
go ahead.
I did
he did
say,
say that.
yo,
Lou, I was
Yeah.
supposed
it's
to go
on, it's
after
on Ray's.
Pink
Race
Pill.
is
All
on
I
you.
right.
can't have you
Thank you. I
saying that.
appreciate it.
Mickey
All
was
right.
supposed
Thank
to
you.
go after
It's
Pink
on, it's
Pill.
on Ray.
No, she's been speaking. This is crazy. So what I was gonna say is that hello everyone. Thank you for letting me speak. I don't support either movement. I think
You're a
both of them are
passport
too
bro.
extreme.
Whatever.
I think okay. I don't know how that has to do with the conversation. So this is weird.
You
Okay,
don't
Uh,
understand
passport
what
bros allowed in
yeah.
here.
passport
What
So
the
bros
fuck?
are in
yeah,
this
no, this is weird.
conversation?
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with the conversation.
Passport bros aren't
Oh,
into
yep.
It
reconciliation.
does. That's
So
the
yeah, this is just look
manosphere.
at
Yo,
this.
next
So
person cut him off. I'm shooting you.
yeah, they just can't control themselves. This is a little weird. But anyways, the manosphere. I have conservative ideas and I support them. You don't have to be a part of the manosphere to do that. You don't have to be a part of the manosphere. The passport bro movement did not even come from the manosphere movement. It existed before it, based on what I know. But I'm not even familiar with it as much. I just know oftentimes when people have conservative ideas like, you know, marriage and doing better and community, people say you must be part of the manosphere. I don't know what. I don't watch that stuff. I don't know too much about it. These are just my philosophies, ideas, and how I was raised. And then the feminist movement, I am familiar with that because obviously that existed for quite a while. There's a lot of literature on that and history on the feminist movement, both in America and the UK. There's just a liberal movement that I can't get behind. I think what we're doing as black people is we're normalizing our dysfunctions. To have a ratchet feminist movement, that is just weird. As we continue to normalize our dysfunctions, they become more toxic to the community overall. I mean, I think that one of the sisters or someone said, I don't know who that was, but I did hear someone say that. men need to take more accountability. We want to be the leaders without taking accountability. I agree with that. If women want to point us to be the blame, they can rightfully do that because our leadership has been messed up for a while now. It is not right, and we are the ones contributing to these problems that we keep talking about. Yes, we wrote the music, we created the whole culture, the promiscuous culture, and now that it's ballooned in our face, we're not happy with the result. So I do agree with that. I think as men, we need to be more accountable, better, and more effective in our leadership, being more disciplined, um, um, more structure in our community. All those things and more would get us closer to the results that we want when we typically, as a community, talk about things of marriage and family and having a more stable environment for our children. But talking about ratchet feminism as if that's going to help us, I don't think feminism has really done too much for Black people overall. I don't think that it has. I don't think that it's done too much for African American people overall, but then again, for people who are very liberal, I can
Are
understand.
you black? Are you
Mm-mm.
at? What are we
Yeah, go
talking
ahead.
about? What are we talking
But I
about?
just
Are
said
you African American? No,
I'm
you're not.
black.
So why are
You
you
don't know
speaking
what
for?
I am. So how could you know what
Yeah,
I
I
am?
do know
No,
who
you
you
don't.
are.
No, you
We
don't.
all know who you
No, you
are.
don't. No,
You're
you
not
don't.
a black
You
American
don't know
at
what I
all.
am.
We know
You don't
this.
know who I
So
am.
stop
You don't know who.
speaking on
Don't know who
behalf
I
of
am.
us. Speak for yourself. Do not. I hate when y'all do that. Speak for yourself.
So
Can I?
I'll just say this, and I'm not necessarily going to be brief, but feel free to cut me off. I wanted the women to have this conversation
Anyways,
Y'all better
about
not cut her off. Go ahead, Mickey.
thank you, Dr. Nova, about accountability because this was a point that I was trying to make. If you tend to do things in refutation of men, you're always going to be fucked up. That's number
cause
one.
we
Who
fucked
does
up.
it
Go ahead.
harm the most? Who does it, Dr. Nova, who does it harm the most when these young black women are singing and doing twerking videos saying my booty hole is brown? How are women judged? How are black women judged in
You
society?
know,
So
Mickey,
you
we
can,
always have good discussions, but at the same time, I feel like it's
nigga,
already
you
been
interrupted
Can
commodified.
me and
you?
you said don't interrupt me.
Yeah, just let her speak.
She just
Y'all
asked
act
me,
like
what the fuck you
it ain't.
talking
No,
about?
I didn't
Y'all
ask
act like
you
it ain't
anything.
white girls doing the dances too, though.
Didn't she just say my
Exactly,
name?
but does it hurt white women? Who does it hurt the most? Who judges us based on this collective mentality? Black men, number one, right? Society, number two. It harms black women. So I just wanted to say this because I am Gen X. I am older. I'm so sick of hearing about respectability politics, and we always want to judge the older members of our society, but they did what they had to do. You trying to be an outlier? You trying to say, I can spread my asshole cheeks and talk about STDs because that is empowering? Let's wake it the fuck up. That is not realistic. That is not a pass to anything. It is going to travel behind you. And respectfully, not near one of y'all want to lead a goddamn ratchet life. You claim you don't want a ratchet ass man, so don't be a ratchet ass woman. That is just my point. We are falling behind in every single segment of the population, right? Economy, housing, jobs, tech, you fucking name it. But y'all want to sit up here and make a point to say, "Oh, I'm a black woman. I can do whatever the fuck I want." And what you choose to do is shake your ass? Get the fuck out of here. This
Yeah,
this is
Can I
stupid
ask a
and
I wanna
foolish.
question?
I wanna underscore that the first theorists of this stuff are Gen X. Joan Morgan is 59. Brittany Cooper, mid 40s. Treva Lindsay, mid 40s, Bettina Love, mid 40s. Like these are solidly Gen X people. But also, if we're talking specifically about quote unquote ratchet feminism and higher education, we're talking about Black women and Black young adults who have the best outcomes in our community. Black women who go to college and graduate from college have the lowest out of wedlock birth rates. They have the highest marriage rates. They have the lowest divorce rates. They have the highest median incomes in our communities. They have the longest lives. So I understand the hand wringing about what these girls are doing or what these young women are learning, but they're enrolled in college, they're learning, they're being supported and mentored by other Black women, they're creating communities. Ideally, they're graduating. These are not the young women that we really need to be worried about. I think theory is great. It's fun. I love it. Love to talk about it. But that should not be the locus of our concern.
But Kimberly, with all due respect, and I see y'all in the chat, y'all always want to say, what about white people? Where's your fucking white money in your
Hey,
401k?
Sexy Red a
Where is your
millionaire.
fucking
She
wealth?
rich.
Where is your fucking as a generational wealth? Since you want to compare yourselves to white people, where is your fucking white money? I don't want to hear shit about white people respectfully. Because if you all compared yourselves to white people so damn much, you would understand that you were lagging, right? That is your goal. That is not mine. So Kimberly, for you to say that just because these women have a college degree, right? As if a college degree is some kind of barrier against society treating black women or putting them in a particular hole. I'm sorry, that does not fly. Not even in 2024. Literally, that does not matter. What is somebody going to be judged on? Their public persona. So, quite frankly, it does not matter to me if these girls are in college, right? Because we still get paid the less despite those degrees. What I am saying is that I think that this is very dangerous to literally promote this when you have women like yourself that absolutely would not engage in any level of this foolishness whatsoever, which is why I am calling it out. Because I'll be goddamn if I tell some little young confused girl you can sing and text about STDs and put that shit on social media. You go, girl. You do you. You tell them niggas, girl. Get the fuck out of here. What kind of hypocrite would I be? So yeah, I'm gonna tell them about themselves. I'm gonna tell them the harms, and I'm gonna be like, baby girl, you don't have to do that. And y'all can call me old if you want to. But if you're not willing to live that life, don't you fucking promote it and don't you fucking uphold it either. Because that is hypocritical.
Hey Lou,
Why
is we
are y'all
talking about the
That's not
manosphere, brother?
hypocritical.
Is we
Go
gonna talk
ahead.
about this
Mm,
space?
That was
I
interesting.
don't.
I
It's not
love it because
hypocritical.
Interesting
as a reader
because
myself, we go to Ralph Ellison, Toni Morrison, James Baldwin, and it will say no matter how we try and conform to this politically correct ideology, we will never be equal. Like Ralph Ellison said, I am invisible. Understand simply because people refuse to see me. Because it doesn't matter if you don't want to be ratchet, you want to be ratchet, you might as well be your fucking self. W.E.B. Du Bois said the same exact thing. Like James Baldwin said the same thing. He said, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced. And we got to face it head on. So the thing is, we need to like have these classes. And I think it's more important who are governing these classes because they're going to have them regardless.
Hey Lou, can I
I don't
say
know.
this? Can I say
It
this,
just is
Lou?
what it
Can I say
is.
something real quick,
You
right,
please?
it's
know,
like short of like rid in the world of these
to
people
hyper
that
focus?
we look down on and we call ratchet. What like
Yeah,
are we
what do
not
we do with
supposed
the
to
ratchet people?
include them? Like, are we
He
not
wants to
supposed to
shame
admit that
them.
they're like, what are we doing? Like, why do we have to conform to what white people want us to be all the time? Why we gotta be something else? Why we can't accept who
why
we
you gotta
are?
be
Like, what
ghetto?
the fuck is this?
Can I? Can
And
I?
some
Can
people
I?
are ghetto. Some
Why
people are
you gotta
ghetto.
be
Some
ghetto?
people
Hold
are
up, let
ratchet.
Brooklyn cook.
Some people, these people exist. They exist, whether you want them to or not. They
They don't
exist
have
and
to
they
exploit
still
it around the
suffer.
world,
They
though.
still suffer. It doesn't fucking matter whether they're exploited or not. They exist. They might not be
No,
the majority of us. They may not be what we see. Like, we don't need to see them all the time. Maybe not. But to sit on your thrones and pretend as though because we're so much better off, we've lived a better
And
life, that
all
they
of
don't
this is our
exist and they don't
culture.
get a
When you really
word
think about it,
and
all
they
of this
don't
is our culture.
and yeah, and it's all our culture, but then they don't get a word. They're not affected by misogynistic patriarchal men. They're not being raped and
They
killed and
didn't learn
all of
they
these
was
things
black till they went to
that's not
college.
affecting them either. So they don't get a word.
Hey
So
yo,
they don't
Lou,
get they
Lou.
don't get a definition of a whatever movement they want to be a part of. That's crazy to me. Like, I
A
don't
lot of these
understand
people
why we have to
didn't.
be so
No,
up
no,
Can
against.
I
Brooklyn. But a
go?
lot of people
Can I
they didn't
go?
know they were black till they went to college. I learned I was black when my car was being raided because I was a black man in a white car. You get what I'm saying? But they didn't
Huh?
notice that till they saw it on TV or
Being
they
black
saw it
has
here
nothing to do
or
with
they saw it
anything
there.
that you
Yeah, it
just
has a
fucking
lot to do with
described.
it.
You're
So if you're not
ignorant as
black,
fuck.
then you
Can
need
I
to shut
go,
up.
please? That was the dumbest shit you could
That
So,
say.
so
wasn't
your
that
claim
wasn't
is
dumb
Being
being
at
black
all
being
was being
actually.
a
black because you got
victim.
raided. That was dumb as fuck.
Hey yo,
And
can we
I
move the
blame your
subject,
Yeah,
mama.
I think
Lou?
it's time to
I
move
blame. I ain't
forward.
said nothing yet. Can I go? Where's Lou?
Why you being
I th-
aggressive? hold on.
Cause I've been
Yeah, she
asking to
being
speak
very
for 30
aggressive.
minutes very nicely.
Some of us knew we were
And a
black our
motherfucker
whole
then said he
lives.
ain't
Some of
know he
y'all
was
just
black
learned y'all
until
was
he
black.
got raided. You shouldn't have been selling drugs,
Nigga, I
nigga.
wasn't selling
The
drugs.
fuck?
I was a kid in a
Okay
white
then, talking about you
car.
ain't
What are
know
you
you was
talking
black.
about?
That was
And you
dumb.
got a
You
bald
are dumb.
head. So I don't even
If you
talk to
didn't know
women
you
with
was
bald
black
heads,
before
to be
then, then
honest
you
with
ain't
you.
black.
You're
I don't
If
being
even
you ain't
talk
dramatic,
to
black,
I don't even
you
talk to
know
if
light
you
what?
skinned women
ain't
with
black,
bald
if you
heads.
ain't
I
know
ain't
you
gonna
was
Emma,
black
lie. I
before
ain't gonna
that,
lie
that
to
was
you've
the
you.
got to
dumbest shit
calm
that
it
could
down.
ever
You're
come out
doing
your
too much.
fucking mouth. That was
You're doing
dumb
too
as
much.
fuck. Stop
know the
muting me.
chill. Just don't.
I didn't
How
do
would you
that.
not talk
Cause
to
I don't even
women
know how
with
to do
bald
that.
heads? Anyway, I
I don't
think
talk to light skinned women with bald heads. I
Hey,
ain't gonna lie to you.
showers, you got a woo side,
I
ma.
think
Dr.
I think
Nova,
it's
not
something
too much on
odd.
No,
I
I
think
Shout
it's
out
don't.
to the
Let
something
her
dark
odd
right
skinned
about
ass
women with
being
go.
bald head.
I've been waiting patiently. And
Y'all
he said
please
some
let
dumb
her
He
shit.
go.
Go,
involuntarily
And
Can
listen,
y'all
child,
he
please
go.
let
involuntarily
I
showers
ain't
It
celibate.
go,
was
starting no
man?
shit
smart.
black
Some of
because
y'all
I
ain't
got
know
put
y'all
on
was
No,
black.
black till
let
y'all got in
showers
Weak
college.
ass
go.
nigga.
Let
Shut
her
the
the
fuck
go.
up.
fuck up.
That
Y'all
means
need
your
to
mama
let
ain't
her
raised you
go,
right.
man.
You
Damn.
pussy bitch. Fuck out of here. Nah, this ain't no dumb shit, and I ain't gonna say nothing.
You just
Mute up.
learned you was
Got
black. Go
bullets. You've
ahead.
been talking bullshit
Hey,
all night,
listen,
and I ain't
listen,
said
listen. I'm
shit.
not even coming. Don't start with
Okay
me.
then. So
I'm
then mute
letting you
up so
go.
I can talk. Fuck. So I agree with Miki, right? Cause and man, I agree with Pink Pill. I had to write this date down because I almost have never agreed with her. You could do whatever you want to do, Brooklyn. Do whatever y'all want to do, but I'm gonna shame you. I don't care if you don't like it. Be you, do you. It's nothing. Hey, be whatever you want to be, but it's nothing feminine about being ratchet at all. So if that's what you think that is, if you think that's what it is, then do you, boo. But you cannot
It wasn't about that,
I'm going to
showers.
judge you. Period.
It wasn't
I'm
even
going to
about that
shame you.
though.
I am, cuz it's nothing attractive about being a fucking being ratchet, and women aren't the only people that are ratchet. Men are ratchet too.
But ain't
So
the
let's
point
stop
of
acting like this is
feminism you being
just
able to
shit
do
that
what
women
you
do.
want to do?
No, it's not.
So if you wasn't ashamed, then shame them. Like, ain't that the
I
whole
am.
point
Yep.
of
Go ahead,
feminism?
light
Women
skinned
being
bald
able
head
to
joint.
do
Go
what
ahead.
they want to do. If you feel like
I'm
you
gonna be
want to
honest,
shame them,
right?
then shame them.
I'm gonna be
But the
honest,
whole
right?
point is
You didn't
women
come with
being
no
able to do
valid
what the fuck
points
they
up
want to
here, man.
do. If you against
No,
that, then you
Blue,
against
ratchet
it.
sexy
Blue,
on the
can we
weekends.
move the topic, please? Cause ain't
Can
no
I
valid point being said, bro.
can I say something? Because I kind of missed my turn. If I could.
Go ahead, boo.
Oh, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Who that
Yes, we
speaking?
Yeah.
have.
Don't yell at me. I don't like
I'm
to be
not
yelled
yelling.
at.
Who's that speaking?
Bullet, shut the fuck up.
It
Kim, be
does
quiet, bullets.
sound like you're yelling. I did want to say something. Earlier in the conversation, I see this has progressed. Um, Me personally, I really think the ratchet feminist is more like a way to boost up feminist numbers. Because I really don't see how ratchet feminists are like go with the ideology of feminism. Like it doesn't make any sense because their whole idea and thought process is more of getting validated by men. So I don't understand how that is a feminist. I'm a little confused with
well, I
that.
don't know. Don't men invalidate people who
You
act like sexy
kinda,
ratchet?
you kinda right,
No, I'm
Kim.
not talking about invalidate. I'm talking about validate. You can't be sexy. You can't be ratchet and twerking and all of the things that encompass that without men. Like, cause they're not doing it for women.
What?
A pink pill.
But
I
is
wanna address.
feminism, but wait a minute,
Hold
is
on, Brooklyn.
feminism about
Hold on,
not
real quick.
dealing with men? I didn't think that it was about
Hey,
not dealing with
Brooklyn,
men at all.
Let
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn go.
Hold on,
No,
real
I'm
quick,
trying to
cause I
get
wanna address.
clarity. Be
I wanna
quiet.
address
She
pink
got the real
pill.
questions. B Gotti.
Hold on,
Can
bro.
y'all
I
I'm
let the
wanna
trying to
address
women
get
pink
talk?
pill.
clarity, bullets. Wait a
Yeah, the
minute.
women are
I'm
talking.
saying right. I'm asking you, Kim. Damn, I forgot what I
I
was
wanna
gonna ask,
address
what I
pink
was
pill on some
asking you.
shit.
It
You
was a
were
clarity
asking,
question.
Can you like
if
let her finish
feminism necessarily
talking?
mean
Like,
that
damn.
it negates interacting with men.
Oh yeah, I didn't think that it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So does feminism mean that you can't like interact with men or have that, have relations or whatever the case may be with men, like dancing or whatever the case may be? I don't know. Like, does that? Let me ask you this: if you're a feminist, can you not twerk too? Like feminists can't twerk. I'm just asking for clarity.
I'm not sure. I still
I
believe
think
in the
we have
old
to.
school
I'm
definition of.
yeah,
I still
I'm
believe in
sorry,
the
dear.
old school
Can you
definition
repeat
of
what you were
feminism,
saying?
Oh,
where
you
it's
didn't hear
supposed to
me,
be
Kim?
believe
No, I was
you
I'm at
believe in the
work, so
equal
Nah,
rights
they
I
of
heard you.
paused.
They just
men.
confused. Go ahead. Say it again, Brooklyn.
I was asking, do feminists are feminists not able to twerk? Like, can they not interact with men in that type of way? Is that a part of? Is that not a part of being a feminist? Like, you have to cut off all interactions with men.
I no, I don't think you have to. Give me your keys. I
That's
don't
a
think you have to
slow
cut
ass
off
No, I
question.
all
understand what
That's a
feminists
great
interaction with
question. Shut the
men.
fuck up.
But
that's
my thing is, it's like it's the difference when I hear feminists. When what I would get more is more like a woman saying "fuck niggas, get money." But that's not off of ratchetness. Women who are on that time are not typically trying to be portrayed as ratchet. That to me is more slut behavior, which is based off of being validated by me. I just I, to me it just sounds like a way to boost up the numbers of feminism.
That does make
Hey yo,
sense.
Pink Pill. Let
Somebody
me
Wait,
ask you a
explain.
question, Pink
I'm
Pill.
Somebody explain when feminism changed from believing in equal rights of women and it changed into this whole
I was wondering that also.
different
That's
definition.
what I right. I'm trying to.
Because I thought feminism was just you believe in the equal
Earlier,
rights of
we
women.
did give a definition of feminism being like equal rights for women and all of that kind of stuff, but
Yeah,
it kind of morphed.
Yeah,
it's
it
just
seemed like it
equality.
changed
It's not.
into I feel like fuck niggas, and so I'm a feminist. But it's like that's I don't think that's what feminism is
It's definitely
supposed to
not. But the
I
be.
thing
mean,
is,
what was it?
no, but
What
it's about
wasn't
this.
it not
It's
fuck
also about
niggas?
dismantling sexist ideologies about Black women.
and that's
Well,
good
But
though.
you
Wait,
can't
say that
do
one
it's
that
more
not just
time.
being
Say
about.
that one more
ratchet.
It's
time.
not. It's not just about equality. It's about dismantling patriarchy too, because it affects. Well, they say it affects us all, but it really affects
Well,
women
that
like real
sounds like
bad.
a tactic
So
to get equality.
We
You would
we
have
were
to
literally
dismantle
in here a
patriarchy,
few
but
hours ago, and they asked about feminist books. Somebody gave bell hooks, Angela Y. Davis, so and so forth, and he said, "You know what? We ain't reading all that shit." So, like, where do we go from here? First of all, you people want to know what feminism is, not the women, but a lot of us men want to know what it is. But when you read it, and they'll be like, "Okay, you a simp because you read this." Because I just read All About Love by Bell Hooks and Salvation. Those were some dope ass books, and they get some insight on a woman. And then it'd be like, "All right, so now once you suggest some books, oh, we not reading all that. Give us a quick caption. Give us a quick quote. Give us a quick you know what I mean? A quick audio.
Yeah,
So at the same
but
time, you can't do it.
I think
Things
it's
and
like this
definitions.
common thing with people bastardizing words. It's like all of these words that used to mean a thing, a positive things, like woke, for example, used to mean a positive thing. They just getting so bastardized where now I really think it's a form of stealing the work that people have done. People created a language to push certain politics, and then people bastardize the word and make it a negative. And I feel like that happened with feminism too.
But I do feel that telling people to read is very dismissive and arrogant. I, for one, never tell someone just read a book. Number one, that does not mean that you're going to be enlightened or you're going to get that particular message. And plus, things, definitions change. I've heard people reference bell hooks. Quite frankly, I'd never heard of bell hooks. I don't need to read about feminism
Oh,
to
she's
use the
awesome.
proper words. I'm not in academia. I'm in reality. So I just wanted to point that out because we tell people a lot. Go read a book. When I tell somebody to read a book, I actually buy it for them. Just FYI.
I do
Otherwise,
think read a book is
oh.
used sometime in a dismissive manner, but there's a lot of subjects that are so nuanced that taking the time to read about them instead of just listening to people kind of regurgitating what they heard kind of gives you a better understanding. So I see what
Yeah.
you mean because people do use it dismissively, like go read a book. But sometimes that really is
I'm
good advice,
I'm
like
gonna
if
tell
you
you what it
take some
is,
time to
Miki,
read it.
because and I love you, Miki. But the thing is, like, so many people waste our time sometimes, especially like somebody like me, or even somebody like you, or like I'm in academia, like I'm out here at VCU, Virginia Commonwealth University, and it's just like a lot of people want to pick your brain. Oh, I want to pick your brain. Oh, I want to work with you. I want to do this. Okay, go read a book. And you could tell if somebody did it or they didn't do it. All right, now come back. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because there's so
Yeah,
many
because that
people who
is
be
a
like,
request for labor, though.
yeah, like it's just like,
but at
okay,
the
teach
same
me this right here, but there are so many nuances in this. Because if there's a subject, and we could even take this title for instance, we could never get to this title in just 3 hours. I'm just gonna be real with you. We can never get to it in 3 hours. What is more damaging? You would have to like delve deeper, and some things requires a book.
Yeah, yeah,
Like just to
but
be
here's the
honest.
thing, Mr. Nova, because I hate when y'all say that as if people who write books ain't fucking liars or don't have
I agree.
agendas.
I agree. I
Like,
agree.
Well, no, you
like,
could disagree with the book. You could
it's a
disagree
lot.
with the
It's
book.
but a lot of people say read a book as if reading this book means I know the God's honest truth now.
No.
Like motherfucker, it's a lot of bullshit that's written
No,
in
I don't think
books.
that's how you should read books. It's that you can understand the tenets of this ideology and highlight which parts you agree with and disagree with. Not that you read it like
Yeah,
it's
But
you
most
the
have your
people,
own
Bible.
discernment. They have sources,
Yeah,
so
so
on and
you can
so
look at a
forth. A
source and
good
be
book
like,
will
I
have
don't trust this
sources.
source because the size was too little. But you still read the book to be able to even flesh out what you think about the information versus just arguing with, like I said, people regurgitating things. But I got a hot take. I think it's odd for people to even focus on Sexy Red at all. I think that it is not as
Exactly.
important as people make it.
She's the new.
I think that if your goal is to not center people like that, hate posting about them, hate sharing about them, hate hosting rooms about them, talking about how terrible they are, is actually giving you the opposite effect. You're actually platforming those people.
That part. That part. And y'all ain't talking about Rhapsody. I would
Yeah,
love to
niggas
see
is not gonna do
room
a room about the shit that they
Rap.
want to see, but they do a room about the shit they hate because they want to belittle it and highlight how they're not like that. And I think that's kind of, that's like you're working against your goal. If you don't want Sexy Red to be mainstream, then maybe you should stop. Like I see more people hate post about Sexy Red than love post about Sexy Red,
Yeah,
but
but
she
she's definitely
benefits from it all.
Hey,
she's being
Can I
propped up.
get my bean?
Drake is propping her up, right? Like she would never even really be out there that much. She was on what some country singers stage just recently. Like someone is literally perpetuating or putting this woman out, and I think that that is kind of undeniable. Because look at all the followers that she has, but then her album didn't even, or her latest song or whatever, didn't even have the numbers. That doesn't
not
even
her
Because they
album.
not following her for the music,
Yeah,
they following her for
I
the
want to know why I
entertainment.
was
and
shot.
that's just modern day music business
Yeah.
shit. Like people follow personalities more than they
Hey,
follow
yo,
their
Lou,
actual music.
what type of
That's the
time
hold
y'all
Yo,
on,
yo,
hold
I'm back.
doing
I'm
on.
back.
here,
I'm
bro?
back. All right, my bad. All right, all right. Listen, I don't know what's been going on for the last hour, but I mean, 30 minutes or so. But it ain't got nothing to do with me. Blame top, next
Yo,
to right,
Lou,
top
he
left, next to
No,
took
we've
right.
my
been having
bean
a
and
good
shot me, bro.
conversation. Just
Chop the hooter.
It's
Huh?
been
What?
real
yeah,
We've
good.
been
I
Top,
got
alright
the
in
What
red
here.
type?
Fuck you
bullets
Top
talking
on
to
the
about?
left to
at the
right was crazy,
bottom.
Lou.
you said
Yo,
what?
yo,
All
This
right,
Lou.
well,
joint been
Lou,
alright.
reset the room then.
All right, let me set the room because we've been talking about the women for most of the room, which is kind of bad. It's kind of biased. Let's get on the men. Uh,
Hey Lou,
so
my
wait,
bean
wait, wait.
gone
Let me
too.
let me reset the room. Feminism or the manosphere? What has caused more damage and why? So let me give y'all the first what happened initially. So we was talking about feminism, and we talked about the first wave of feminism, which was from we're talking about America from 1848 to 1920, right? And this was led by um, it was something that happened in 18 July 1848 with the convention it was a convention that was organized by Elizabeth Staton in New York, in Seneca Falls, New York, right? And the attendees signed the Declaration of Sentiments, which affirmed women's equality with men and passed a dozen resolutions calling for various specific rights, including the right to vote, right? So it says, although the early women's right movement was linked to abolitionism, past the passage of the 15th Amendment, which was in 1870, angered some women rights leaders who resented black men being granted suffrage before white women. All right. So then somebody mentioned Sojourner Truth, and they quoted it was a Nigerian American woman. This is important. I just want to give y'all the timeline. So it was a Sojourner Truth quote where she basically said, if we're focusing on only black men, colored men, to get their right to vote, then it will go from white men oppressing us to black men, and it will be equally as devastating. That was basically what the quote was saying, right? So then I asked her, was there any from 1870 to the 1920s? Has there been any signs of oppression from black men similar to white men? And she couldn't articulate herself and give us some examples. All right. So now then we start fast forwarding to second wave feminism, which was from 1963 to 1980s, right? And that was around like the uh, Betty, I forgot her last name, but she published a book called The Feminine Mystique, which sold 3 million copies. And it was basically redefining gender roles for wives and mothers. And it was basically it was a call for a reevaluation of traditional gender roles in society and an end to sexist discrimination. Right. Then you got the Gloria Steinem, the Roe v. Wade, which was 1973, uh, et cetera, right? The abortion and all that. Third wave feminism, which was from the 1990s. I don't want to go into that yet, but yeah, so that's where we was at in the convo. And then we went from the manosphere, the origins of the manosphere. Everybody said it was a time. Well, what was the dude? What was the black dude name that everybody mentioned earlier that
It
started
didn't
with?
start with Tommy.
It wasn't Tommy. What was the black dude name
It
that they
started
mentioned
with
earlier?
Tariq Nasheed, bro.
Kevin
Well,
Samuels.
no, it didn't start with Turniqua Street. It was
Yes,
Ocean.
it did
That
start with Tariq. I was listening to him on Blog Talk Radio. He was giving dudes macking lessons.
We started on
And
that
that
pimp talk
Fre-
shit.
that
okay,
Fresh and
but
fit.
that's
that
Are
where it
y'all
all
talking
started
All right,
from.
term?
So
all right. So
please,
Are y'all
all right, let's transition now. We did the kind of history. We didn't give all the history, but just quick, fast. All right. So bullets. What was the who started the
well,
manosphere, black manosphere, and can you break down the
okay,
origins of the
first,
people names? Say the people
all
names, and
right.
then the mainstream manosphere
Well,
Lou?
men
Do you,
now.
do you
it started. Hold
real
on one
quick? I gotta
second.
ask you a
Let me.
question. Are you talking about the term manosphere or the ideology that the people in the manosphere espouse? Because
I'm.
it's
I'm.
it didn't start. Are you talking
I'm.
about the term?
Like Fresh and Fit, they own that shit right now.
Well.
The
All
Can I
right,
term.
my
please
bad, my bad, my
explain to
bad, my
Lou
bad.
where it
But
started?
Hold
there
on. I can't be biased.
you
All right, because the reason why I didn't mention the third wave was for a reason. No. The Me Too movement was fourth wave feminism. Everybody, the Me Too movement was uh Tarana Burke, whatever her name is, in 2007. That's fourth wave. That's present. So we're in fourth day feminism
Hey,
right
yo,
now.
Lou. Can
Right.
I?
Currently, it's the
Lou,
Hey,
fourth.
Lou. Can I
So
give
Lou,
you the
yeah.
history of the
academically,
manosphere, please? Because these
so
fools don't
Hold
know,
on,
bro.
real quick. Let me just read it. All right, let me read. Let me finish this. All right, so I already said what the first waves was about. Second wave was I told y'all who was the leading candidates: Gloria Steinem, Bella. I think Bella something. I forgot her name. Uh, and they created the National Women's Political Caucus in 1971. And then 2 years later, Roe v. Wade passed. Boom, boom, boom. Then you got they had the National Black Feminist Organization (NBFO), all right, and uh, what was the third wave? Okay, so third wave feminism says 1990s. Let me read this so I don't want to misquote. So it says third wave feminism 1990s. While the advance of second wave feminism had undoubtedly achieved more equality and rights for women, the movement that emerged in the 1990s focused on tackling problems that still exist, including sexual harassment in workplace, and a shortage of women's in position of power. Rebecca Walker, the mixed race daughter of second wave leader Alice Walker. Oh damn, we didn't even mention Alice Walker in this whole convo. What the fuck? All right, hold on. Announced the arrival of the feminism third wave in 1992 while watching Anna Hill testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee about her accusation of sexual harassment against the Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas. Uh, the same year, dubbed the Year of Women, saw an unprecedented Why is always the movement centered around black men? Clarence Thomas, the Me Too movement, R. Kelly, the first wave feminism with black men getting
Because it
the
was
right to
created
vote.
to destroy black
Like
families.
why
Was
is this
down
shit
because
not
R.
centered?
Kelly was down bad. What?
All right, hold on, my bad. Let me
What?
finish reading, man. Hold on, let me finish reading because
Wait,
I
you
got
don't
triggered.
think?
Let me finish reading. I got triggered. All right. So I was talking about Anita Hill testifying before the committee about the sexual accusation, the Supreme Court nominee Clarence Thomas. What was the other one? All right, here we go. All right, embracing the spiritual of rebellion instead of reform. Third wave feminism encouraged women to express their sexuality and individuality. Many embraced the more traditional feminist style of dress and grooming, and even rejected the term feminist as a way of distancing themselves from the second wave predecessors. Riot Girl group like Bikini Bikini Kill, Brat Mobile, and Heaven to Betsy. I don't know what the fuck that is. Brought the brand of feminism into pop culture, including songs that address issues of sexism, patriarchy, abuse, and racism and rape. Third wave feminism also sought to be more inclusive with when it came to race and gender. The work of scholars and theorists Kimberly Crenshaw on the concept of intersectionality, or how types of oppression based on race, class, and gender, etc., can overlap, was particularly influential in this era. All right, and then this is the last thing. Fourth wave feminism is so this is present day. Fourth wave feminism is relatively difficult to define, as some people argue it's simply a continuation of third wave feminism. The emergence of the internet has certainly led to the new brand of social media fueled by activism, launched by Tarana Burke in 2007 with the Me Too movement, off the backs of the sexual assault allegation of Harvey Weinstein and R. Kelly. So these are the waves. All right. So now we're gonna break down the
Lou,
manosphere. The
Hey,
Lou,
manosphere.
can I
Lou.
please break it
Point,
down, Lou?
wait, one point of clarification. Who told you waves, Lou? The third, especially the
Oh, this
This is
making my head hurt.
from
third. Okay,
Hey,
all right.
Lou.
What? It's history.com. It's valid. What are you talking
Hey,
about?
Lou. Can I say this, brother? When people talk about Tommy being a manosphere, I think that's not. I think people gotta
No.
stop that, bro.
Wait, no, bro. We want to know the all right. What started the manosphere? Because now
Oh,
we
I'm gonna
bro.
explain to you where it started from. It started from
Why we bringing up
Patrice.
Tommy? Tommy,
That shit
start
started
from the
in the
beginning.
Bible.
All right, I'm gonna start from the beginning. The beginning of the manosphere started from the comedian Patrice O'Neal. That's where it started from. Okay. And then from him, it came from Tariq, which Tariq was on Blog Talk Radio teaching brothers how to do Macking. Okay. Tommy came afterwards. Tommy came 08, 09. Okay. David Carroll, Sergeant Willie P.
Hold on,
A lot
bullet.
of
Stop right there. Stop right there. Wait.
yeah.
So I named all of these intellectual women like Ida B. Wells. Right. We brought up Sojourner Truth. All of these women, right? That was feminists. And then you bringing up celebrities and shit like Kimberly Crenshaw, all of these women that's actually educated and qualified in the field. And you brought up the first nigga was a
Yeah.
comedian.
But let me explain this to you.
Oh
Let me
man.
explain
Lou, you don't think
but
it was Tom
but
Likas?
hold on,
False.
Let me explain something to you, Lou,
And
right?
this is false.
What people don't understand about the manosphere, right? It was to teach brothers about the game, right? And when I see people
I'm
like
talking about
Pink
black
Pill,
manosphere. I'm talking about black. I'm not
that's
talking
that's what
about
I'm
the
telling you
manosphere.
about black manosphere. That's what I'm talking about, Lou. It was to teach brothers about the game. When O'Shea Duke Jackson, right? And Angry Man and them dudes, right? When they started calling the Negro Spear, the reason why I got the name the Negro Spear and the Black Manosphere is because them white boys didn't want to let us in the regular Manosphere, which is
Yeah, that shit sound like
fundamentals.
feminism.
But let me explain something, Lou. Hold on.
But you gotta explain that O'Shea, he
Why you
was like
niggas?
in
Wait,
med school or
Why the
something.
fuck y'all niggas look?
Uh-huh.
Why y'all niggas looking for white men to join? Like they didn't let us
No,
in.
no, no. It wasn't about
That's what you just
joining.
said. You said white men didn't let us in.
No, me explain. Let me explain it.
What
Let me
Go
the
ahead,
explain
B
it.
fuck?
God.
Let me
I
explain it.
don't
Let me
agree with
explain
you,
it.
but go ahead.
Wait, so they're projecting.
Let me explain it. What
Heathenness.
what
I
happened
don't
was,
I don't
right?
agree, but I know where he's going. Go
A,
ahead.
a lot of the brothers, right? When O'Shea made the Negro Spear magazine, right? It was a magazine, a website, and all that. When he started that, it was a space so all the brothers could relate. The white manosphere is the white manosphere. They have their own issues. But what he was basically trying to create was a movement for black men to congregate and have a conversation about what's going on in the community and how they feel. Now, a lot of the brothers was inspired by Tommy, okay, because you had some brothers in the space that had baby mama issues and was dealing with child support. So the brothers did relate to Tommy. That's why we look at Tommy as like the
Wait, slow
godfather.
down. Stop right there. Because I just want to get the timeline. So you saying the reason why niggas gravitate towards Tommy because he was dealing with shit with his
Yeah,
baby mama and child support and abuse and all type of
yeah.
shit. And niggas seen that and trauma bond with him. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
it wasn't really trauma bonding, but you could say that.
Put a gun
You could
emoji in the
say that.
chat if that was trauma
But
bonding. Put a brain
but
emoji in the
what I
chat for
will
Oh,
B.
say
that's
is
disgusting. That's trauma
what
bonding.
what I will say is right. Tommy, David Carroll, who's an older gentleman. He was an older brother. He was one of the oldest brothers in the space. Tariq, like I said, Tariq. His thing was, I'm gonna teach the brothers about this Mac. I'm gonna teach these brothers. Before it was a passport bros, because people don't understand passport bros. Tariq was talking about the passport bros thing back in the 2000s. What happened is Miko Worldwide and my man Mayor Sasua, that's my brother. Both of them dudes, I fuck with both of them. They started
Yo,
that
why the
whole
hand raising
passport.
off? Why y'all
They
put the
start.
hand raising off? What the fuck? All right,
Oh, I don't know, Lou. I don't know.
my bad.
But
Keep it going.
yeah,
All
so
right.
Miko Worldwide and Mayor of Sasua, they started the whole Passport Bros movement around before COVID-19. Yo, can somebody calm down? Hold on. I'm talking, please. They started the movement
But
around 2019, going into 2020, right? So when I hear people like Pink Pill, right? When she should be on here defending the black manosphere because when she was being doxxed and attacked, brothers in the space supported her. Angry Man, Obsidian,
Oh
a
no, we
lot of the
not
brothers.
gonna do
And I
that,
told her
bullets.
many a times when she be on the
Oh
stages, do
no,
not do the
we not
manosphere
gonna
like
do
that
it.
because it was
Go ahead,
brothers.
y'all.
Because she used to be in the space. What people don't understand is she used to be in the space with Jack, with Tommy, with Obsidian, with Angie Man, and don't sit here and act like all the brothers was targeting black women because there's black women that were in the space just like yourself, just like Sansa Ray, many of
Bullets,
y'all all
bullets,
was in the space,
bullets,
Can I
okay?
bullets.
speak, please?
So
Come
don't
on
do
now.
that.
Now, okay, wait. Bullets.
Oh,
Okay.
go ahead.
First off, first off, you're not telling the
They
story.
they did
Okay.
not defend
Okay.
you.
Okay. No, hold on. Hold on. I first got wind of Tommy Sotomayor when I did No Wedding, No Wound.
I
That went
remember.
viral. It was yeah, and he invited me on his show. I had no idea about like who he was and all this. He just seemed like a I don't know, like a shock jock. I hadn't done a lot of research, which was my bad because if I had, I would never have gone on this show. Um, so but once they found out that I had a white husband and like I had a
But it was black women
counseling.
Because
that
I don't know if
attacked you
anybody
though.
else noticed
Pink
this, but
pill.
she said she had a white husband, and then we was talking about the
But
ratchetism and all that other kind of stuff. You gotta kind of excuse yourself from
but
the
Can
Bro,
I
we
ratchet
all
but
know,
conversation.
bro.
Go
hold
can
on.
ahead.
Hey,
can I say
Pink
something,
pill.
Casanova,
please?
you know,
We
bro.
let me
We
let
know
me say
Pink
this,
Pill
Pink
Can
was
pill.
I
slick.
I
say
just want to
Oh,
make
something?
sure
oh, oh.
everybody else caught that.
And hold on a second. And hold on a second. Obsidian put allowed for a commenter to put my full
And they
address
checked that.
under one of his videos. No, he didn't. And I asked him, I begged him to please take it down. And he said no. And to this day, he stands behind not doing that. So I
So
don't know
hold
what
on.
you're talking
So
about.
hold on. When Cynthia,
Can I
hold
speak,
on, bro.
please?
I
When
feel like Bullet's
Cynthia
got a good
G,
point though, because if
hold
she
on. When
brought up,
Cynthia G and all them was attacking you, Pink pill. You
You brought
telling
up the
me the black man
ratchetism and how
didn't
the
support you?
ratchetism is
No,
bad, and she
they
got a white
didn't
husband
because
and all that.
no,
That's kind of
no.
bad.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. No, Bolus, that's not how it went. That is not even close to how it went down. Cynthia G was on Tariq Nasheed's
I
nutsack.
remember.
Bolus, how can you
I
not
remember
remember
that she was
that?
in love
She
with him.
used to be out.
She
So
doxed him.
that's when so, dude, that was when she was bullying me. So what are you
Yes, and it
talking
was black
about?
men that defended you too. Don't sit
Can
here and
I
say that.
speak, please?
What? No,
Yo,
they
so
Angry
didn't.
so
man did
No,
so
they
defend
didn't.
Pink.
you.
No, they didn't.
Do I have to
Hey
go
yo,
So
hey
read the
yo,
Can Wait,
bullets
video?
hold
never
on. Wait.
know.
I want to
Ion's
hear.
trying to get in.
I want to hear Pink Pill side of it because I don't. I think Bullet's
We
capping.
just
Yes.
heard it.
No, there's more.
Oh my
Oh,
bad. I
there's
was on the
more.
phone.
There's more. So here's what
Go ahead,
Bullets is
go ahead,
talking
Pink.
about. One of the acolytes of the Black Manosphere took a photo of my daughter, who was probably 2 or 3 at the time,
Oh, that's it.
on the shoulders of her father. Like, we had a snow day. It doesn't snow in Temecula, but for every 10 years it's like a big deal. So he took a picture, and so what this guy did was he took that picture and made a YouTube video and voice overed it and said, "Oh, I'm Crystalline Carrison's daughter, and I can't wait to suck big black cock."
What?
Yes. And it was, yes, it was.
You
And
talking
that's what he
about
did.
Tito. That's who you talking about.
No,
This is so beside the point.
This is very besides the
no,
point, but I think we need to
it's
remember
not.
that you are the person who brought up the rachetism in schools. So now this kind of like dismisses a lot of
Mm,
what you were saying earlier, bringing
wow.
that up and being anti-black at the same time because it's showing your
Wait, so you
anti-blackness.
No,
wait,
but
wait,
she
wait,
was
wait.
But
Wow.
go
So
talking. She
ahead,
was talking
but
about
you
black
go
women.
ahead, go ahead. But let's Gotti.
but you
I kind of
said
made
that
your
she was
point.
pro black.
If
So
you ain't noticed, I kind of made your
no,
What?
no,
point.
I
But go ahead.
know. But she
But
was
no, but you're
talking.
What?
making
She's not
Yeah, so
done. Let
like
her
I
land.
said, yeah, so anyway, I had to get my best friend from college, who's a lawyer. I had some people who follow me track him down, and there were two. I think, okay, I'll only name, like, okay, I named two people in the Black Manosphere who said that's a line. That's a line. And that was Minister Jap, and it
Thank you.
was, and I think it was David Carroll. And but all they said was it's a line. They didn't go to defend me. Like, all the defense had to be on me. Like, to get that guy fired
They
from his
checked
grocery
him on
bag
that
job.
shit.
Wait, no, hold on a second. And then there were people in the manosphere who came back and was like, "Oh, you didn't have to make the black
Ah,
man lose his
fuck.
job." Bullets.
No,
You
no,
Smoke
no.
know.
should.
Let me say this, right, Pig Pill. This is the thing, right?
I mean, what
It
is
Hey,
was
the
more
defense?
black
What
women.
was that?
Hold on 1 second. There
Okay,
was
this is
hello.
more
crazy.
black women that attacked you. That, okay, they may have had disagreements with you. They may not like that you was married to a white man. They may have had those disagreements, but they never went about the way to dox your family or attack you like those black women did that had an issue with you. Okay, I saw what Cynthia and them did to you. Okay,
No,
and I
what did
told
Wait,
you.
wait,
Cynthia
wait, 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 wait.
do?
Pink
Them
Pill got
hoes
into it
ain't
with Cynthia
I
feminists
G.
think I
neither,
think it's all
though.
the way
Can
deflection because
I
at the same
speak?
time it goes back to the
Hold on,
ratchetness
doctor. Hold on,
conversation that
doctor.
we had
Hold
earlier.
on.
Oh, what?
I
Real
Like,
quick.
I
Hey,
wish
Pink
the
Pill, Pink
other
Pill,
person
Pink
would
Pill.
stop talking
Hold on, Pink,
so
Pink,
I
Pink.
can
I'm not
finish. Go ahead.
there. What you getting to with Cynthia G about?
Hate.
Cynthia G
Yo, Lou,
used
you
to
being
call me
messy
a
right
bad
now, but go
witch
ahead.
and stuff.
How they
She
be
used to
messing? I'm
call me
asking what
a
they got into
bad
it about. What the
witch.
fuck?
Yeah,
You know you my
Cynthia
brother.
G,
Fuck with
you guys don't. Can I? All right, I'm gonna stop talking if I keep getting interrupted. I'm serious. So Cynthia G, before she became what she became, she was an acolyte of Tariq Nasheed. And Tariq Nasheed coined the word bedwench. She called me a bedwench. She said that my husband and I engage in safe play. She said the only reason I wear my natural hair is because my husband likes to play slave play with me. These are all the things that Cynthia G did under the tutelage of Tariq Nasheed, who you said was the beginning of the Black Manosphere. So what is it
Tariq
about?
and Tariq fired her, and
Oh, this is
Tariq
kind of
fired her, and
crazy.
Tariq was
Wait,
docked. And let
Tariq.
me say
Wait,
this,
wait, 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 wait,
and
wait, wait, wait,
Tariq
wait.
was
Hold on,
docked
bullets,
by her.
bullets, bullets. Hold on, bro. So wait,
I mean, why can't he
cause I'm,
respond
cause
to her?
wait, wait. Let me ask
Hey,
Bullets a
Lou, we
question
got
first, bro.
content, but go ahead.
Hold on, bullets,
Yes.
bullets. So Tariq Nasheed and Cynthia G was like uh fucking with each
No,
other
no, no,
initially.
no, 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 no. They wasn't fucking with each other. What happened was,
Not sexually. I'm talking about
hold
like
on,
I'm not talking about
hold
sexually,
on,
bro.
Pink Pill. Hold on. Let me talk, please. Tariq
This
was
nigga
married.
Bullets be so passionate about these
Okay,
manosphere discussions, boy. This
Tariq
shit be
was
fun.
married. What it was?
I'm
Cynthia and
not
him used to
saying
debate.
dating like fuck with. I'm saying like
Oh
fuck with
no, no, no,
like
no.
cool.
Yes, she used to be on his platform. They used
Okay,
to
yes.
debate. Okay. What happened was it turned volatile because Cynthia was obsessed with Tariq. Tariq did not want her because he was married. So what did she do was she did the same thing she did the pink pill. She doxed Tariq and almost got Tariq killed by the SWAT team when his house got
Wait,
raided.
what?
Yes, she
Hey, all
doxed
right,
him
can I
and
speak?
got his house raided. What happened was
Yeah, I
Tariq,
remember that.
yeah, yeah,
That's
that was
not what
Cynthia G that did
happened.
that. Okay. And
That's
what
what
the
happened.
problem was is that
Wait,
he's a
who's that
good
keep
man.
ad libbing? Who's
Tariq,
that?
yeah,
Yes,
somebody got to stop
That's
ad libbing,
Ion.
please.
Ion been trying to
All right.
speak.
Oh, I can
So
go
and Bullet
next. Yeah,
just moved
I
listen,
don't even see
listen.
him. Where you at? I don't even see
He's
So
him.
Chaka.
what
What's
they
your name
did
on
to
here,
him.
Ion?
I don't
So
see Ion at all.
so Lou, let me say this.
He's like
What
Let me
they did to
finish.
blurred
Tariq
name.
was very foul, and it happened to many other A lot of people don't understand this, right? These women that are anti-black manosphere has celebrated the death of Kevin Samuels, who was a supporter, because people don't understand this. Kevin was never a supporter of the black manosphere. What happened was BGS, shout out to BGS. He used to go to BGS, and BGS used to have panels. He went over there, but his
Hold on, real
talking
quick. What
point,
does BJS stand for? BGS. What does that stand for?
It don't
All right,
okay,
go
matter.
ahead. Go
it
ahead. If
doesn't
you
Let
don't
matter.
know,
Lil
go ahead.
Let
finish
me
his
just finish.
talking point.
Please.
Oh
What
my
I'm saying is, let me just finish and I'm gonna yield my mic.
Right.
When Kevin Samuels went over there, his talking points was basically scolding black men. He was telling black men how to dress and certain things like that.
He
And it
was
was
telling black
more
men that y'all
He
catering
did
overweight,
that
y'all
shit for
to the
like three,
black.
fat,
four
y'all gotta
years.
get a
Sure did.
job.
What happened was that
Now the brother ain't
being
talking.
made, and he wanted to go into that lane of talking to the females, which was good
And he was
because
right.
he was
Y'all,
trying to
you was
bring the
overweight,
black family
bullets. You
together,
is
and he
overweight.
was humbling, black women. So Kevin Samuels, that he did get embraced. A lot of the brothers learned how to be better content creators. So you see O'Shea right now, he's not doing more
Because he
manosphere content
overweight.
or angry man. Okay,
Like
because
Kevin
a lot of the
Samuel said.
brothers said that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. They could be overweight, whatever. Um, they were doing the content, and he showed them. Listen, this is how you could do content. You got to be more professional. Okay, Tommy, which I love Tommy, I got a lot of respect for him, but Tommy felt this man was taking his thing. He really wasn't. He was trying to help Tommy reinvent himself. And many brothers don't like the reinvention. So that's why they fell off. But to say that Kevin Samuels was black manosphere, no, he's red pill, just like I'm red pill. I'm black manosphere, but I'm red pill too.
Nah,
I'm
you
all
just
right.
the nigga. You
And I
just the nigga.
support and I
That's
support the
all you is.
movement, and I support the brothers that are speaking the truth to the young
Hey,
men,
Chakra, is that Ion?
because
If
But
so, you
ain't
up
it the
next.
It
same
because
is.
shit?
a
Let's
lot of
let Ion
Yeah, let's
can I
let
speak.
please
Chakra
Bullet,
can I
finish.
please
stop for
finish
a
up,
minute. God
please?
Finish up.
damn.
Can I please finish up?
Yeah, finish up
Thank you.
Brooklyn, and then we're gonna have Ion up next.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
I'm gonna finish up, please. Thank you.
Just
um like I said, when supporting the black manosphere, it has showed that a lot of young brothers are learning how to use the game. A lot of brothers are going to the gym. A lot of brothers is getting spiritually right, mentally right, and
What?
financially right. So this is what we promote in our space. And like I said, Lou, whenever you ready to have that conversation, I could bring a lot of the brothers here on your platform, and you could poly with them. Obsidian's on Clubhouse. You need to have a conversation with Obsidian. Obsidian is one of them big dogs in the space. We respect Obsidian. We respect O'Shea. We respect these men because they gave black men a space to vent and talk about what's going on in the community and how they feel about the women because we don't have these spaces. Y'all got spaces where black women can vent. We don't have that. And that's
All
what I
right,
love
that
about that
sounds
space
good. Love
and I
it.
love about my brothers. So I yield my mic. I just wanted Pink Pill to not be facetious and not be capping up here because it was brothers that defended her when Cynthia went after her fam.
Okay,
No,
All
can
right,
I?
let's
Cynthia
let
Can I
let
do
defended
it
let's
now?
the
let
way she
Ion
wanted
up.
to wrong.
Chakra. All right,
Even Tommy,
Chakra, go ahead.
even
Say what you got
even
to say.
Tommy defended her on that. Okay, yeah, well, Ion doesn't exist. Chakra Khan is here. But I
But
want to say this really quick, just so that we can like understand. Like for people who are like thinking that people were defend, they set up Pink Pill. What they did was they try to play this like whole good because I'm a semi YouTuber OG, and I had a big platform on there too. But they try to set up Pink Pill where they try to do like this whole good man versus bad black man thing. And Pink Pill didn't understand that they were all in cahoots with each other afterwards. But one of the biggest things that I want you to know,
That's
Obsidian. Okay, let me finish speaking because I'm not gonna
if you
argue.
interrupt them
okay.
again, I'm
What
I'm
block
not
you.
proof
gonna
do you
argue
have?
with niggas. All right.
Nah, fuck you,
So,
Ion.
okay,
He's out of
congratulations.
here.
Why would
Go
you want
ahead,
to fuck?
Ion.
Why would you?
No, that's
Why
my
would you
brother.
want to
That's my
fuck me?
brother.
You a straight man. Why would you want to fuck me? That's weird. I'm good. I date Asians, but when it comes down to when it comes down to what Buddhist Gotti is speaking on, he's speaking on it from a perspective of somebody who was just like on that side, and he's going to take up for them regardless. At the end of the day, Tommy Sotomayor is disgusting. He's said black women are gorillas and monkeys. Obsidian. I went viral for a post that I found about Obsidian when he told black men to beat black women with belts, right? And do weird things. So when we say that there is like
Eddie,
some
Eddie, don't forget, he also was celebrating when Trump got elected. He said that all
Eddie
these
is
hoes are
crazy.
gonna be getting $20 for blowjobs. Don't forget that, Ion, that he said
well,
that too.
I don't think that this crowd actually cares about what these people said about black women because if y'all don't understand the reason why a lot of black dudes are being violent towards black women right now is because they listen to this type of rhetoric. Like I don't think y'all understand how dangerous these men are and how why a lot of men are abusive towards black women is because they were listening to this rhetoric and their fathers were listening to this rhetoric too. And it took people like Pink Pill, it took people like myself, it took people like others to refute what they were saying and actually get in the trenches and really violate these dudes to let the world know actually what was going. Hold on, wait, it's not that serious. Like I don't want to. We're not at a barbecue. Like you're gonna get your turn. This is like a conversation. So when I'm finished, you can speak. It's really it was really aggressive. It was really disgusting. It was really bad. Like if y'all go online and y'all look at some of the old, I know a lot of these people try to rebrand and try to be different. But the reason why the people like Pink Pill and Cynthia G got so radical is because they realized that a lot of these men were pushing violence towards black women. While the black women who were there, like Cynthia G, was trying to be, Miss Kumbaya, they ended up realizing that these men were actually causing homicide rates or black femicide rates to rise. So like we gotta stop having this conversation on and I know y'all like, y'all want to hear the history of it. There's you can go on YouTube and look at the history. It was disgusting and it was disturbing. And this is why you have a lot of pro black women YouTube or a lot of pro black YouTubers who were once pro black switch it up and realize that it was in their best interest to tell black women to go their own way because if you don't, you're gonna have a serious fucking problem. So that this was a response. So for the people who hate the interracially dating content, who hate the content that's more so about violence and black women just staying single and getting to the bag. This was a response to what these niggas were saying online because these women predicted what the fuck is happening right now, which
Fucking
is
lie.
which is more. How you telling me I was there?
Lies. I was
Like
Hey,
what?
yo,
there
stop
How?
too.
How?
Those
interrupting
is
him.
fucking lies,
Hold on.
Mark.
Hey, Bullets, you had your chance.
Hey,
Let's let
can
Ion get the
somebody
chance.
else
Like
talk
you can.
besides these guys is just making up
No, he can.
lies?
No, no. How
These
you
Yeah,
gonna
guys
let
is
tell
just
regular
me?
making
Joe
up.
talk.
Yeah,
Let
thank
me let me
Hey,
finish.
let's get the squabble.
you.
They
Okay,
laying down the
okay.
history
I
for
was
us
just
that
like, I
don't
want
know,
to
because
ask
I
Can I?
don't
Stalker.
know
Now
all
they
that.
gonna
No,
give
I'm
him a green
speaking.
bean so he
I'm
could kick me out the
speaking.
room.
I'm speaking. I'm not gonna kick you out the room. I'm gonna let you speak when I'm done. Papas, are you okay? You okay? You sure
Sound
you're
like
I
good?
don't
Like
my
you
mic
want
insecurity.
on
you
mute. So So
Talk
you
about.
asking me I'm okay?
from
Can I
black
move
male to
him to the
black male?
audience until you get
No,
done?
no, keep him up here. Like black
Ugh.
male, are you okay? I want to. Did you get your therapy? Are you good? Like what's going on, Papas? Like, are you going through something? Why am I
Hey, one
triggering you?
mic on Ion, bro. God damn.
Thank you. It's no, and it's. I'm not trying to be like I don't know you to like fight with you. Like I'm confused. Like you were not there. Like legitly, Kevin Samuels did a video and said my whole name and said I was dangerous. Does he know you? I was on the phone with this man. Did he call you? So why would you be sucking his dick like this?
Uh,
This is weird.
you asking me a question? Can I answer it?
No, I don't want to. I can answer questions
It
Nah,
was
later.
insecurity's
rhetorical.
jumping out right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Insecurity's jumping out.
it's very weird. It's
Bro,
like
can we please move forward
no,
discussion?
we're
I'm trying
not.
to
I'm
Yeah,
not.
I
learn
want to
some
hear
shit.
I'm
regular
going to
Joe.
I'm really
finish
trying to learn some
speaking.
shit and convey
I
some
am
What
shit.
the
going
fuck
to.
you trying to
I am
learn?
going.
You wasn't even trying to read the motherfucking books people was giving you.
Hold
Now you
on.
trying to learn.
Everybody don't
Wait.
learn through
You
reading,
can't learn.
motherfucker.
Everybody don't learn like that.
I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all that
You
I
just,
physically was
ugh.
there. Like I was on the
Hey,
panel.
30 minutes on
Like
Ion. Y'all shut the fuck up.
I was
Yeah.
on the panel. Like I had two YouTubes dedicated to this conversations. One Kevin Samuels got taken down, and the other one is still up. I just don't do videos on it anymore because it's no waste. It's a waste of time because the agenda that we already spoke of and that we wanted is already happening. Black women are doing what they need to do for themselves, and that's all that matters. But y'all not gonna sit up here and try to pretend like people like Tommy Sotomayor, who hates black men too, like I want to be clear that he advocated for white men to shoot and kill and murder black men in the middle of the street.
Yeah, he's a
So
coon. He's a
you can
coon.
hold on, wait. You can look that up. Y'all use your fingers. Like when you want to research something about me, you can Google it. Go research it right now. I'm Tommy Sotomayor and black men. He legitly told white men because his audience is not black people. His audience is white conservatives, and he was telling them to kill you. When Ahmaud Arbery died, okay, who was an innocent black man with mental health issues, he was excited about it. When who was that black young boy who was murdered and slaughtered by that white man?
Trayvon Martin.
Trayvon
Trayvon Martin.
Martin, he fucking had a congratulations party about that and said that more black boys need to die and more black women need to be executed. Like, y'all have to stop playing these little games. I know I said some fucked up shit, but when it comes down to black children,
Wait,
and
hold on. Did he say that
hold on, I'm
outright, or was
speaking.
those
Yeah, he
secretly
said that
recorded
outright. He said it outright.
discussions?
Yes, he said
Okay.
that out his mouth. Like, what? Like, I'm confused. Like, how are y'all
No,
taking this
no,
so
no.
literal?
I was
Y'all
honestly
take
asking
Y'all
because
sitting
I
up here
didn't
not
know.
even telling the
he's
full
I really
story,
didn't know. I
man.
was
hold on.
asking.
No, that's
Hold
not what
on,
was
hold
said.
on,
That
It
was
is
not
what
hold
what
it
on,
was
say. You
said.
about
hold on,
to
hold on,
you about to
hold on.
defend the
Just
white
Google. Hold on. I don't
supremacists.
need you. I don't need anybody. Just Google what I said. Go look it up. Go look at what I said. Go look up Tommy Sotomayor and go look at all of any black person who has died, and you can go see the shit that he has said about it for himself out of his mouth. Okay, period. That's all. When it comes down to different types of things. So when people
The
are
bad
wait
be,
context
So you can't. So you cannot tell the
let
context.
me
So we're gonna just
finish. Let me
believe
but
you.
finish.
Cynthia
Let me
G,
finish. Let
And they all
you never supported those women.
never
You never supported.
prove it.
So when they chant,
Prove it.
they did not share your videos.
He
Why you
They
literally
shot me,
I
hold
keep
bro?
on.
bringing them